Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome back to Stamford Bridge, where we will begin today. I am satisfied. It is! I have defeated the evil, traitorous Saxon, who knew he could not win in an honest battle and so needed to resort to thieving tactics. We conquered you in the second invasion anyway, so. But, unfortunately, it was the French offshoot of the Norwegian that conquered you, and so we can begin with the daily tyranny of UK cars coming with breathalyzers. Okay, so I saw this on Twitter at first. Now I'm like, okay, that's obviously a lie. This is trolling. There's no way. And I go to Google, and no, there is absolutely such a way. As Keir Starmer is desperately attempting to introduce EU legislation that hasn't even been passed yet. He is so desperate to cuck to the European Union. Not a surprise. Oh, right. Chat cannot hear. Ah, is it doing the thing again? All right. Let's see. Say something?
Hello.
There we go. Yep.
Is that
No,
right?
my Streamlabs has been randomly yeeting parts of audio for no fucking reason.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, I've got it set up so it just records all audio and the PC, and it just doesn't randomly. But we're back now.
Oh, wonderful.
I was just telling Sargon about how his nation is just the EU slave, even after leaving it.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, we're not. That's the problem, right? We're genuinely not. We could do whatever the fuck we liked. It's just somehow we managed to get the most pro-Remainer EU-file government it's possible to get. And they're like, okay, we're just going to do it anyway. It's like there's no compulsion here. No one's making this happen to us. They're just choosing it.
Yes. Like that is exactly it, though. Like, again, this is EU regulation. It's not even EU regulation that has been enforced yet. This is the EU going like, I wonder if we could get away with this shit. And England going, yes, we will be your hamsters. What? We will be your guinea pigs.
It's not us. It's just the Labour Party. It's just Keir Starmer's fucking Labour Party. It's just like, yeah, that's great. And the thing is, it's because they have no ideas of their own, right? They are thick as fucking pig shit. They have absolutely no ideas of their own. And so if someone, woke globalist, somewhere in the world, says something, they're like, yeah, okay, no, that's a great idea. Let's do that. Oh, thank God, something to do. Something we can do, because they just don't know what they're doing. They have no idea. They're fucking useless in every way.
Yep. So this is the GSR2 General... I love this, by the way. General Safety Regulation 2. The sequel.
Amazing.
Like, we have the general safety regulations, but then some bureaucrat is like, yeah, but what if? What if we could have more?
It is exactly what I expected it to be.
So, like, okay, the black box, I don't actually mind. It's required by companies to add in a thing in your car that, like, records the last, 5 minutes to figure out what happens in a crash. Okay, fair enough. It's not an imposition on me.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I mean, who cares?
Drowsiness alerts, so that if you're sleeping by the wheel, the car vibrates the wheel and stuff when you're you know the guidelines, the white and yellow things. So when you hit those, it shakes your wheel. Like, okay, again.
Yeah.
But a breathalyzer.
Yeah. Which is ironic given how people are just drinking less and less and less these days. Like alcohol is just not going to be that much of a problem in the near future, frankly.
Yeah. Like, okay, black box doesn't inconvenience me. My wheel shakes if I nod off and hit the things. Okay, neither of these are impositions. But now I have to blow my car to start the engine.
And I think scroll back up to that picture a second. Like, that is just the most cucked compliant thing in the world. Isn't
It
it?
really
Like,
is.
I will dutifully blow my car just so the EU regulation is satisfied. Like, fuck off. Look at the absolute bug man, the complete slave in the plantation of the future. Like, I just can't take him.
It really feels like that. It's like, oh, God. The future. We'll have flying cars. Oh, something will be flying, that's for sure, but not the car.
I'm so sick of the cult of safetyism. Just like really worried school moms who are just like, no, we need this. What if something happens? Yeah, look, something's going to happen. Just get the fuck over it.
Fuck over it. Okay. Also, Philip Lewis for $50. Thank you very much, sir. Green or blue? Northman, Foxhole. Blue. I choose blue. Always blue.
For what reason?
I don't know. I was just asked to choose color.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought there was a thing. Okay.
Chat needs not a reason to do the things that chat does. Volodymyr, Poland's Ministry of Digital Affairs, looked into SKG and decided it likes what it sees and will be contacting organizers. Also, fuck PayPal. That's true. Fuck PayPal.
Well, yeah.
Alexander Greppa, not to pour salt on Sargon's wound, but the US is on track to achieve net negative migration in 2025. The winning will continue until all are sent back.
Well, I would be for like illegal immigration or something, sure, but like, what's America's legal immigration?
Yep. Although I will say the push on ICE has been kind of fantastic to see, honestly.
Oh, yeah, not going to deny that.
There was a $50,000 sign-up bonus to join ICE, which is a fuckload of money.
What are you waiting for, guys? If you're American listening, get in there. That's 50 grand, mate. That's a house deposit. Not only can you make some money, you can save your country.
And I love some of the... Okay, right, so this was like a truck rental company who made a statement on how ICE was using its trucks to get illegals out of the country. And like, Penske strictly prohibits the transportation of people in the cargo area of its vehicles. Oh...
The US government, shut the fuck up.
The company was not made aware that its trucks would be used in today's operations. Oh... Too fucking bad.
National emergency. Shut the fuck up.
Penske will reach out to the DHS and reinforce its policy to avoid improper use.
It's so pathetic. Listen, bro, the criminals are going home. You're preventing children from being raped. You should be fucking glad you're doing your part.
Like, no, Penske. The deportation of illegal immigrants will continue.
Yeah, Trump. I mean, this is one of those areas that Trump is actually doing a great job in, and I am jealous.
Yep. While you're hating, best of luck in your battle against PayPal, Arch. Thank you. I am looking forward to many days spent on emails in the near future.
What's happened there?
Oh, they removed my PayPal account for unusual activity.
What?
Yep.
What was that?
I don't know. They didn't tell me.
Oh, thanks, PayPal.
It is the vaguest cancellation message I've ever received, simply citing unusual activity.
Wow.
So,
I mean, I love that. You say you've got to be entirely predictable to PayPal, or else you're fucked, bro. It's like, what? I mean, the thing is, it's the same with my bank. If I go abroad, they'll freeze my fucking account. And it's like, yeah, that's not when I needed you to do that, actually.
Really? Why? How?
Well, no, I'm being hyperbolic, but like it has happened before where I've gone to America and they're like, okay, you have to phone us up. And it's like, I'm in America. It's not that easy actually, because they think that like someone's stolen my card or something, right? And it's like, the thing is, it's the bank I'm with is particularly sensitive on this for some reason. I actually don't know why, but this happens all the fucking time. Like I have to phone them probably like once a month because they're like, oh, you were trying to buy something off Amazon, were you? Yeah, we froze it just in case it was a theft. It's like, well, I use the same fucking Amazon account practically every other day to order something. Like, and they're like, yeah, no, we had to. Can you answer a bunch of questions? It's like, and the other day, I must have fucked up the questions out of frustration because they were like, no, we can't unlock your account with you on the phone. You're going to have to go down to the bank with the fucking ID. And I was just like, oh, you fuckers. I was raging. It was absolutely insufferable.
I had that happen to me once where I was trying to pay for something. I said, your card has been declined. Like, oh, God, what the fuck now?
Yeah.
So I get home and I called them up like, why did you close my card? It's like, well, there's a transaction here to Japan. I was like, I paid an artist there.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Yeah. It's the internet. I can transact with anyone in the world.
But, yeah, unusual activity.
Yeah, and the bank's like, yeah, not on our fucking watch. Okay. Weird. Oh, it's so frustrating, man.
Philip Lewis, we impatiently await your duel with the fish, dear Arch. Cheers, and Foxhole. And that, by the way, is Foxhole funded as well, chat. So, well, I would like to say I'd get to work on ordering a thumbnail for that, but most of the artists use PayPal, so give me a second.
Good luck.
Anyways, besides the daily tyranny, which we could unironically make into a segment at this point.
And the thing is, not just one thing, man. Like, just to randomly get your PayPal shut down because they're like, oh, it's unusual activity. But what are you talking about? What if I rely on that? It's like, well, tough shit. Don't.
Yeah.
What are you doing relying on us? We're fucking evil and tyrannical.
Literally, tough shit. We've decided we didn't like something that happened. We're not going to tell you what, why, how, or when, but we didn't like it.
Rely on us for what money? Well, that was silly.
What? You use your PayPal account to move money around? That's very unusual.
You don't pay bills with this, do you? That'd be fucking suicide.
By the way, did you know that PayPal has a credit card now? We're basically a bank with none of the regulations.
Can't wait to get one of those. Fucking hell. But this is the thing. Like, I'd love to be PayPal support. I'd just be like, yeah, that was a fucking mistake, wasn't it, pal? Yeah, that's not coming back, mate. Not coming back. Good luck.
But I had money on that account. Had money.
Did.
On that
yeah,
account.
yeah, exactly. And I'm glad that you're using past tense on that one.
Anyways, we were going to have fun today.
Just a thing. I saw like this Nick Fuentes clip where he's going on and being like, I've been debanked from everywhere and I just can't get a bank account. I don't know what he does with his Superchats or whatever, because he obviously gets loads of them. But like that's genuinely that if anyone wants to talk about digital rights or like human rights in the new digital age, the inability for payment process and bank accounts to just deplatform you, that has to be off the table, right? It is a human right to be able to transact if you want capitalism to survive, say, right? Like it's just not acceptable to be like, yeah, no, because that essentially renders you as like a stateless person in a modern economy.
Yes, and it also needs to be illegal to steal money. As I remember, that was also one of the things that happened to Fuentes. They took like $500,000 from him. Jesus, really? Yep. And I don't know if he ever got it back. They just seized the account and the bank, and it's like, okay, that's... Yeah. I mean, unless he's literally been trafficking drugs or something. Like, what the fuck, man? I mean, seeing as he still has a YouTube channel, I somehow doubt that they got him on anything. He doesn't. He's got a Rumble channel. Ah. Yeah, he's not on YouTube.
He's on Rumble because Rumble is actually a free speech platform.
There you go. But yeah, no.
It just is going to at some point in the future, we will have a digital bill of rights of some sort, and people will be like, "What? People actually used to get their bank accounts taken away because someone at the bank didn't like what they said on the internet." But like, yeah, Germany, like Fuentes will be an example of this.
Well, it has to be, because, yes, like, you cannot exist in the online digital age now without access to some form of electronic payment. Like, in many countries in Europe, weirdly enough, are better like this, because they still use cash. But here in Norway, nobody uses cash. It's practically eradicated in our society. Like, if you pay with cash at the shop, you'll get a weird look. And they might not even have enough change to give you back, because they're like, they just don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
And obviously, the worst part as well is that right now, a large part of this is unregulated. Like, you already have rules on banks. Banks aren't supposed to be able to just do random shit to your stuff. PayPal can, Visa can, MasterCard can.
Yep. All unacceptable.
All the countless intermediaries can.
Did you see MasterCard the other day denying that they'd been doing all of this stuff?
Yep.
And it's like, why did they feel the need to do that? Do you think? Normally they would just ignore. Like, why would they do anything? But for some reason, they felt the need to come out and issue a response. So it's just like, I'm going to be fucking straight up, MasterCard. I believe Valve over you every day of the week, every single day, including Sundays. You know what I mean? Like, I do not believe you, but I'm prepared to take Valve's word at it. Valve doesn't even need to show me evidence, because frankly, Valve has been incredibly pro-consumer for decades now. Decades.
Yeah, and it makes sense. So MasterCard they use the weasel word. Oh, we didn't tell Steam to do this. And Steam comes out and goes, okay, yeah, you didn't say remove this. You said, we have some worries about the things on your account. Oh, you don't fix it, we'll have to pull out. Which is the exact same thing.
Yeah,
it is
no difference.
It is the passive-aggressive way of saying, do this or we're going to fucking destroy you.
Yeah. It's like the mafia, man. Genuinely, it would be a real shame if something happened to this.
It'd be tragic if you weren't able to process payments anymore. Oh, and Ashoker for $50. Thank you very much, sir. Oh no, look, an odd transaction. Look, another
you're
one.
In trouble now.
How is that possible? Thank you. $50 twice. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Although now I'm actually half looking at my YouTube chat going like, you trying to get me in trouble. Money? Listen, that's illegal. Fuck, this is how we get credit as credit score. Like, you don't have money anymore. You have a lending ability with the bank who gives you an allowance based on your fucking social score. But yeah, all of these companies need to basically be crushed underfoot and forced to operate under harsh regulations every step of the way. It's the only way this will ever function. This is actually, unironically, the greatest failure of Western capitalism is the idea that we can allow companies to grow and grow. Because that makes sense, okay? If you do well, you should be rewarded and you should get bigger and be allowed to grow and get profits, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that you then end up in situations where there's two card companies, Visa and MasterCard, that own literally 99% of the payment market, and they're collaborating with each other.
Yep.
And so you're just kind of fucked because they own everything, they run everything, and nobody can have a business operate without them.
I mean, we have anti-cartel laws. We have various laws protecting lots of consumer protection laws anyway. There's no reason why we can't have a couple more.
Yeah. We basically just need to make these laws direct regulations on the companies, because it seems to be the only way to restrict these fucking hydras.
Yeah, I mean, if it's the only way to get them to actually be decent, then fine. Let's do it.
Yep. Like you said, we already have antitrust laws. We do need to redefine our idea of monopoly, because, again, it doesn't function that way in the digital age. It's not like they own 100% of the steel industry. They just control every single fucking bank transfer.
Yeah. Mental.
Crazy, crazy stuff. So for now, chat, Superchats are always appreciated. Of course, that still just goes to the regular bank account, which I still have protections around, I think. And Kick, which does the same thing. So thank you all for your support. I see a lot of people there. Dev is in chat. Vara is in chat. Vara, hello. We need to get you back on the Archcast, because I still feel bad that we had to, like, reformat your video the day Trump got shot. And thank you to everyone's support for talking about it and bringing the word out there. So hopefully it'll be resolved. And I still hope it's an error, but in this day and age, can you blame me for being paranoid? Right. Ready for something with a bit more levity then?
Oh, yeah. I love this so much.
Destiny Schizo Arc Kino Edit.
And so I'm the one who sent this to Arch, and this is so good.
Say. Are you not recording audio from the video now? Streamlabs, I hate you.
So, chat, what's happening?
Okay, there we go. I am just hoping I don't need to choose between Sargon audio and everything audio. God.
Oh, yeah, let's hope not.
Right, so it's decided to put those two audio tracks on two different things. Wonderful. Let's see if I can just get it to record some more audio then.
You might want to turn it down just a little bit. It's quite loud.
Yep, I'm still trying to get it to record things. Okay, so you can hear it. So it's going through the thing.
Dozens of different accounts.
There we go. Okay, I think I've got both you and the video audio.
Yeah.
Right. Say something just to check.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Right, we have two audios. My God, we have figured out the internet.
It feels like I'm like moving against something, or that there's something like moving against me that I haven't ever really been cognizant of before. I haven't put together all of this in any formal sense. It's just been bouncing around my head. So, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to because I don't even know if I should, for a variety of reasons that I'm not going to get into. So, for example, there were dozens of different accounts that were spamming doxes that were supposedly mine across Twitter, and these accounts were up for over 48 hours. And I reported them, and nothing, like literally 48 hours, these accounts aren't taken down. Elon, for some reason, catches my tweet, or catches a tweet about me from not even a large account, and my account ends up getting demonetized on Twitter in like 2 hours. I'm like, holy shit. I don't know why billionaire Elon Musk is like catching the attention of my Twitter account and is like, seems to be putting his thumb on the scale.
Okay, hang on a second. So is he saying that like there's a coordinated effort from, well, I mean, I don't know who, but involving possibly billionaires, like a billionaire network or something, to like gang stalk him using bots and stuff?
I don't know. Oh, and hello, Camelot in chat, by the way. He'll be our guest on the Archcast this weekend, too. So Elon finds a tweet of Destiny's and comments on it somehow, right?
And then his account gets demonetized.
I mean, if I'd be Destiny, I'd be almost surprised I still have an account.
You know, he's got me blocked. I didn't think I was on bad terms with him, but apparently I've been blocked for ages, so I was just like, oh, okay. I don't actually ever recall having a bad word with him, so...
Well, the Destiny's crazy arc has been going on for quite some time now, where he seems to be getting more and more radical in order to prove a point.
What point?
Well, he tweeted about, like, God killing kids a while ago, specifically so that people could then go like, dude, that's fucking disgusting. So he could go, oh, see, humor is no longer allowed. I'm like,
okay.
That humor?
I mean, point proven, I guess, Destiny. What?
That's just very strange to me. Something that I noticed that was very strange, and if you were in chat, you noticed this, that there are a ton of these accounts they're just bots. But like, everybody always says it like
it's
a lot
Twitter,
of
mate. It's Twitter. Like, that happens.
I have
a ton of these accounts are just bots.
Dead internet theory. It might not even be fucking humans anymore.
Yep. There's only like 5 of us actually on the internet these days, you know.
And Ashikora for another 50. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much, sir. How does it keep happening? All supers for whatever Archer's choice is. And Marksman 5, another 50. Okay, damn. Getting debanked is profitable, as it turns out. Congrats,
That's
Carl.
the left's argument. That's the left's argument. They're always like, oh, you just get, you make loads of money. It's like, well, you mean everyone's sympathetic and like, oh shit, we'd like to help out. Well, that's just very kind of them, isn't it? You know, what you could do, if you're sick of me making money because I got debanked, don't debank me.
There is an alternative. You can simply not do anything towards me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be happy with that too.
Be even happier, frankly. Yeah, sorry, Karen.
Congratulations, Carl. Asmongold and Nux Taku have featured some of your videos, which has led to an increase of views overall, and YouTube recommends me JP Translated Lotus Eaters. I would suggest attempt to bring on Nux Taku for a Stamford Bridge episode.
Yeah, we're surprisingly well liked in Japan because we're like, Japan, stop bringing in immigrants. Trust us. You don't want where this goes. You know, from one ancient proud island nation to another. Don't do this. You know, we're very sympathetic to what's happening over there.
Yes, and this is a big thing in Japan right now, where the government is literally trying to propagandize the population. They're making videos about like the immigrants, and it's always the white immigrant who's so helpful and so nice. Like, oh wow, look at all these kind immigrants.
Why are there so many Pakistanis there now?
Yes, as 98% of the immigration is exactly that.
Yeah.
Like there were Muslims running for like local elections in Japan already, basically going like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna win and we're just gonna institute our own laws because that's what we do everywhere else. So
why wouldn't we do it here? Like, literally, what's the downside for us? And you gotta be like, I know they got a point. Why wouldn't they do it? What is the downside for them? Can't argue with it.
There was I wonder if I can find, because there was a recent case here in Norway where a woman who was standing for election for a post for our Workers' Party required a translator to speak with the press because she only spoke like Urdu or something.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, chat. That's actually a thing that happened. I saw the news on it. As okay, so she knows she doesn't want to integrate. She has no intent of integrate. She doesn't give a fuck about Norway. She's just like, oh, okay, you'll allow me to become an elected official and do whatever the fuck I want, and I don't even need to speak your language?
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. No, we'll give you a translator. Human rights, Human right to a translator.
Yeah, in that case, why shouldn't I? If you'll literally just give me all of the power, fuck.
Yeah, I just, it is so crazy how foreigners are allowed to hold elected office. Like, it just shouldn't be allowed.
But yeah, no, Japan, it's a terrible fucking idea. We've tried it. Bad idea.
Yeah, trust us, it doesn't work. Doesn't get any better. You don't get what you want. What you do is get great replaced. Don't do it.
Spotted, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm sure they're a bunch of like random whatever fuck accounts, but I've never really like quantified it before or thought about it before. But there are so many of these accounts. They all would
So many
talk in a
bots,
certain
yeah.
type of manner, and and some of them, they're generally programmed, I think, to only respond to themselves, so that they build engagement and they look real.
This is actually true. We know this from YouTube's backend.
Yeah, this is a bot farm.
Yes, because this is actually how the algorithm works. When YouTube does promotion stuff, it looks at accounts that engage with promotions, and it goes, okay, you engage with promotions, therefore you're a preferred follower. I'm going to give you more promotions because you've clicked on them in the past. It's the exact same as the video recommendation works. Like, oh, you clicked on naked yoga. I'm going to give you more naked yoga. And so, when you have bot accounts programmed to click on promotions, they get offered more promotions. And so they click on more promotions until you literally just have 10,000 bots circle jerking each other constantly.
And the thing is, it's not just bots that do this. I think Elon demonetized all of India because the Indians were like, right, okay, so if it's verified followers replying to you and seeing your tweets, that actually is what makes you money. What they were doing is just forming sort of groups on WhatsApp or whatever, and like follow networks where they just tweet random shit, like literally thousands of tweets every day, and then they just reply to thousands of people, and they'd all in this big circle jerk just make loads of money, like $400, $500. Now that doesn't sound like that much money to a Westerner, but in India, $500 is a fucking fortune.
Oh, it's huge, and for basically no effort. It's just a script that runs.
Yeah, and even if they're doing it manually, it's still fucking no work whatsoever.
Yep. So yeah, no, there's a whole massive infrastructure surrounding this.
Yeah.
Teutonic Knight, another 50. Thank you. God, everyone's so generous today. Thank you very much, everyone. In a recent debate, Destiny was in with a socialist, and later the socialist was on Sitch and Adam. The socialist was claiming that Norway's sovereign wealth fund was socialist, and that 30-40% of Norway's wealth is state-owned and run. Opinion. I mean, to a degree, he's not wrong, but the sovereign wealth fund also functions explicitly in a capitalist setting. It primarily earns its money by investing in stocks.
Yeah, it's not very socialist.
It is technically shared by all of us, yes, via the government, but again, it's not even really ours.
Yeah, but the state owning things isn't itself socialism.
Yeah.
Right? There are capitalist arguments for state ownerships of natural monopolies, for example, because, of course, capitalism is predicated on the idea of a market in which there can be competition. And if there isn't a market and there can't be competition, then it can't be capitalist by definition.
Yes, like the sovereign wealth fund, again, primarily earns its money by investing in things. Now, this is in many ways a bit of a retarded system, as it primarily invests in businesses that are non-Norwegian. But hey, details.
Well, as long as they make a return and they make money for Norway, what difference does it make?
Well, my primary argument is that we now have so much money that we could make ourselves the world leaders in basically any field we so choose by investing it effectively. Instead,
you can do it. No, it's good. Yeah, but if you were to do that, it'd be world leaders in fermented fish. So
yeah, probably. Well, we're already the world leaders in fermented fish, actually.
Really, the Swedes aren't beating you out on that one.
Nope, we have a much better fishing industry.
That shows me.
And if there's anything socialist about it, it's the idea that the population of a nation should be the primary beneficiaries of vast natural resources in that nation, which I do kind of agree with. Like,
well, yeah, obviously that's an agreeable point, but I'm not even sure the socialists are claiming that these days.
No, like that's the closest thing it comes to socialist, and like it's not. Again, it's not very socialist because it simply just uses the worldwide market then to sell and trade goods. It's not like we're keeping it for ourselves and just running on extremely cheap petrol.
Which would be a good idea.
I wish we did at least that in part.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. But anyway, no, that's not that.
So no, Norway is not a very socialist nation, and the sovereign wealth fund is not one either.
Well, this is the problem that the Scandinavians have had with the American interpretation of their countries for a long time. Do you not remember when Denmark, the Prime Minister of Denmark came out and said, no, we're a capitalist nation, stop calling us socialists, you fucking idiots. Bernie Sanders, you prat, shut up.
Well, it's the difference of definitions. Like, Americans look at Scandinavia and go, oh, they have free healthcare. I look back and say, I pay 51% taxes.
Yeah, nothing's fucking free.
Yeah, no, it's 33% corporate tax, 24% personal tax, property tax, everything. Like, no. 25% sales tax? Yeah, no, it ain't free.
I'm so tired of taxes, man.
But yeah, no, the Destiny is correct. There are bot farms out there, and they do feed on each other in a horrific orgy of horribleness.
And somehow Destiny just happens to have attracted a bunch of them.
So many of their accounts, if you scroll through their media, they end up like looking like this. They post like the same image over and over and over and over and over again. If you 100% have identified one as a bot, then you just have to see who responds to them and who they respond to. Here's an account. This guy here, this is not a real person.
I know, I can tell because of the sheen. I've gotten very good at spotting AI these days.
Oh yeah, it's not hard.
And also, like, this is actually one thing that does annoy me. Now that Twitter has become monetizable, you see like a meme, and then you see that meme on a different account. Then you see the exact same meme, often with the exact same text, on a third account, and a fourth account, and a fifth account. Sometimes you see the same account repost the same meme with the same text 6 months later.
Yeah, like Neil deGrasse Tyson and the licking the mirror.
Yeah.
The only part of a mirror you can kiss is with your lips. It's like, yeah, no shit.
Do you remember that there was one of those, this was like 2015, 14, a fat black woman standing next to a sign like all white people are racist.
Oh yeah, PayPal me or whatever with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I saw that one again the other day, but with all of the dates taken out. And they're like, this is the state we're in now. And like, dude.
Well, we were in that.
I get
5 years, 8 years ago.
Yeah, like, shit's still crazy, but it's so fucking dishonest because they remove all of the dates and go like, oh yeah, this was 10 years ago. Like, okay, I get it. I'm on board. Things are still shit, but find something new.
Yeah, stop being fucking lazy.
Here we go. This is the one. Like, if you want to find an abuse today, Google it. You'll find it. Don't worry. There's plenty around still. It's not like it's dried up or anything.
Yeah, that's from 2017.
Yeah. And this is now being reposted again today. It's like, look at how terrible these people are. Like, yeah, I agree, but find someone from today.
Totally sold on how shit they are, bro, but
Correct.
Right? This is not a real human being. This picture, this is not real. This is not a real person. Okay? This is not a...
Destiny discovers AI for the first time.
But also, I do love the edit on this.
Yes.
Like, the edit on this is just so good because it really, like, brings out the paranoia.
Mm-hmm.
This is not
But
a real
yes,
person.
Destiny
right?
discovering AI.
But when you scroll through his account, like, you will find him, like, and other people, they talk to each other.
They're bots.
Oh, this account. We went through this one. This account. This guy. This is not a real account. Okay. This guy tweets at me. Oh, look, and you can see on the pictures. Look, they do the thing where they post. They'll post the same picture like over and over again. So like we can click through. Oh, he talks to Jeffrey again. Oh wait, are all of his replies to Jeffrey? They might all be. All of his replies might be to Jeffrey. Oh, this A. O'Connell guy or whatever. Holy banger, Jeff. Thank you, Albert. By far and away, my biggest tweet. This is not a real person.
Yes, I get it. Yeah, no, I agree. I love the fucking edit because, you know, this is the kind of uncanny, crazy valley we're in, though, where a lot of Twitter, a huge percent of Twitter is literally just these bots speaking. And that is a crazy thing to think about. That the fucking robots are communicating on the human social media network.
Yeah, I mean, the dead internet theory really has some legs, frankly.
Mm-hmm.
Trump 2004. What the fuck does that even mean?
Trick or treat. On your feet.
That's so good.
Oh, purebred American alpha male, the left's worst nightmare. God.
Wow, there we go. I bet the same bot farm has a bunch of them with pronouns and be like, the right's worst nightmare.
Yeah, because they go, okay, what is the tagline most likely to incite people's attention,
Reactions.
which is hatred?
Exactly. All I need is engagement. All I need is engagement. I just need you with your verified check mark to send me a reply. Every time you do that, I make some money. So go.
Yep.
Purebred American alpha male. The left's worst nightmare. What? Mouth is still numb from the dentist 2 hours ago. It might be over for me. What? This isn't a real account. This is not a real person. Okay?
To be honest with you, that one actually might be. Like, that might be just some shit poster.
Conceivably, it's difficult to tell the difference.
It genuinely is. But he is right that these are, like, this one I thought was, like, actually looked like just some shitlib, shitlord, like, taking the piss on Twitter, right? That actually looked like it could be a joke account. But there are other ones that he identifies that obviously are fake.
I haven't been to the liberal dentist since 9/11. That was the wake-up call I needed. Is this a real account?
No,
Bro, okay, no, I spent hours last night. Going through these fucking accounts, okay? I don't think any of these are real. I don't think
I have lost the ability to identify a human being. It's like, yep, nope, that's how it is now.
Yeah, this is the hyper reality of the internet, mate. Anything could be real and any of it could be unreal.
Yeah. We have finally, you know the theory, right? Like that we don't know for sure that any other human being thinks like we do, are like we do. We could be the only consciousness, right?
Yeah.
That's the situation he finds himself now, and he surrounds himself with the evidence of that being true. It's like, holy shit.
Well, I mean, like, what is there to say? It could well be this way.
The silicon mind is everywhere.
any of these people are real, okay? And they talk about sports. They look sophisticated, okay? They do. I don't think this is a real person. I don't think it's a real person. I don't think so. This guy who's not real. He's not real. No better way to start off the day, okay? This is a white foot. This is not real.
But the thing is, as well, right? What's really funny is I think he's just stumbled on like right-wing Twitter, like just taking the piss.
Possibly. This is a white foot. I love that. Oh, that's great.
And you can find this was posted in 2024, okay, on Twitter, okay. This came from Reddit. This is a Reddit comment from 2 years ago.
Yeah, like they scrape the fucking internet for pictures and stuff, and they just repost and retag it with the same basic fucking ideas over and over again.
Yeah.
All right? This guy, this is not a real person. All right? He's not real. This is not a real person. But I'm pretty sure that if you look at but then I'm looking at this and I'm like, is this actually a bot replying to me? Making relatively sophisticated cuck jokes at me?
Oh my God.
Is this bot sending me sophisticated cuck jokes? Yes, it is Destiny. Now what?
The bots have gotten smart enough to call Destiny a cuck. And do so effectively.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, God. The Turing test was so wrong. This is the standard. Tricky Destiny into thinking that he's being called a cuck. That's the standard.
That's amazing.
Ooh.
I'm not sure. Okay, so in chat, somebody links a YouTube video of this guy.
My name is Egon Chawakian. I am an intelligence educator. I prepare intelligence personnel for clandestine service. The focus of my career has been centered on the intelligence component of national security.
This is a 3.5-hour video, okay? With a couple of sometimes strange audio glitches. I try to Google around getting information about this guy, and we're looking for like 20 minutes in chat, okay? I can't find anything, like, apparently he has really strong credentials, okay? He's got a very unique name, he's got very strong credentials, but I can't actually find good information about, like, who it is, okay? Who is this person?
Yeah.
Go to the channel and check the comments. I did. All these comments are bots. 100%. They all type like...
Oh. Right.
Yeah, a lot of them do seem quite bottish, don't they?
Well, I'm astonished by your background, Mr. Egon. Morning, I thanked about your inventory science. Thank Mr. Egon. What? Thanks so much, Egon. I'm well chance to save our planet. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Like it. There's a way that they type. However, this is happening last night. This is happening off stream in my chat room. And as we're talking about this, out of nowhere, an account shows up. So this
Okay, well that looks sus.
Yeah, net help message 222110.
account shows up in chat. The name is net_help_message_2221. And he says, are people saying this Chilokian guy isn't real? I found a court document that looks like from a case involving the guy. Dude looks unhinged in it. And then he tags Cyber Vegan, who's helping me look at things, and then he tags me with the court document. Okay? Account was created minutes before typing this message in chat. No smurfs, no other hits on this IP address, no other messages in chat ever. This is at like, I think like 3 a.m. CST, Central Standard Time. So I geolocate the IP address for this account. The account is from Wisconsin, or the
God, we are on several levels of schizo now, too, though. Like, I
Really
search up
enjoyed
his IP address, I geolocate the guy.
Yeah,
IP
this is
address is
fucking
from
nuts,
Wisconsin.
Destiny.
And I look at what it used to authenticate on my website, and it registered with the email fordestiny13337@gmail.com.
The editing
And
just
then-
makes it so good as well.
It does.
What's even weirder is you open this court case. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. I only read like the first page. But so I don't know if this proves, I don't even know what this proves, okay? So United States District Court for the District of Massachusetts. So we have a federal court case, and it's the guy, the Elon Egon Chalokian versus the FBI, I think the state of Massachusetts. It's all the wrong font for court documents. Yeah, I noticed that the state was misspelled up here. Like, is this
I
even
tell you,
a
this
real-
is better than any horror movie I've watched in years.
Yeah, because, okay, yeah, so this thing that was created might be a bot. It generates a court document for him to prove the identity of an AI YouTube video.
Yeah. Like, this is freaky, man.
Are the bots generating their own credentials on the fly?
That kind of what it looks like, right?
What the fuck?
I have lost.
court case? How would they get it on the official site? I don't know, because this is govinfo.gov, right?
How?
Great questions.
Fire is the answer.
Literally how? Like, this is so many levels of nonsense at this point.
I want to know if this guy is real. This guy might be real. I just want to know if this guy's real. Okay? I just want to know if this guy's real. That's all I want to know.
Hello, my name is Egon Chawak.
Or is there a guy with this name and this is like a bot that stole his identity? That's what I just want to know. That's what I'm gonna check. Okay.
That's a great question.
Yeah. If this guy actually exists, he's sitting in his living room somewhere, blissfully unaware that somewhere an Indian man has created a perfect 3D render of his ass talking about climate change.
Incredible.
I, Egon Chawakian, am a qualified particle physicist affiliated with the preeminent CERN Particle Physics Laboratory. I retain a very active...
Wait, what did he just say? What? Wait, sorry, hold on. We're getting so sidetracked. But this
amount spent on discrediting Elantra is equivalent to the cost of only... The amount spent on discrediting Elantra is equivalent... amount spent on discrediting Elantra is equivalent to the cost of only...
Oh, the mouth.
The
And
mouth.
then Destiny's not exactly in a position to criticize. He's got a weird mouth too.
Wait, you're right. Wait, why does he have two clip-on mics? One for backup, maybe?
So, if nothing else, Destiny is a great performer. Like, this is, great, like, React content, if nothing else.
Well, you can tell that his mind is getting absolutely fucking blown whilst this is going on too, though.
Well, that's what it's supposed to look like at the very least, you know what I mean? But, like, honestly, I think a lot of it is kind of like acting a bit, but, like, he's doing a great job.
Yes.
One for backup, maybe? Bro,
My name is Egon Chawakian. I am a part...
this is 10 months ago. So is he real? Is it real? Look at the background pictures.
Okay, so it's low resolution on this video, so it's difficult
But-
to tell, but there's something weird there too.
They don't look real, do they? I mean, the
They
guy's
don't.
missing his entire face, man.
Mm?
And the other guy's half of his face is just fucking gone. Come on. This is AI generated.
That fucking horror woman there too.
Yeah.
I have lost.
That fucking,
Yeah,
look at
exactly.
that.
Come on, man.
Like, that is a horror movie image in the background right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Trick or treat. Can I
Wait.
smell your feet?
I can't tell if I'm mind myself. Maybe it's just low resolution?
You ignorant slut.
Look at that fucking image.
I mean, it's low resolution, but it looks like she's got a skull for a face, mate.
Yeah,
You
like
know?
she has, or like a massive bloody smile smeared over her entire face.
Bro, I'm losing my mind. What is this? Look at the book names. They don't have names. They don't have any names.
That fucking music choice is so good.
It's brilliantly edited. Brilliant.
They don't have any names. Nothing looks right in this. Is he posing for a picture?
And he's
What's that on his belt?
oh, that's just like one of those phone cases that people used to have.
Oh right, okay. Yeah.
But look at his finger.
yeah.
Like, that's not normal.
No.
Like, there's little,
And
little
the other guy's hand as well looks weird.
yeah,
Like, it
there's
looks pixelated.
there's little like shading mistakes that you can kind of see,
Yeah.
but like at the point where you're starting to notice this, your own mind is going, is that a shading mistake or is it just a weird picture?
Yeah.
What is this? It's Wait, hold on. What is photo on his website? The real photo. Wait, are these hands real?
They don't look real.
I mean, they could be.
Yeah, They could be.
It,
But
it's not like, yeah, you could get your, or could you get your middle finger that, no, I'm trying to contract my own hand. I don't think I can do that.
no, I think it is possible you could. But why is there so little detail on the middle finger? Like you'd see the nail, right? You can't see his nail.
Yeah, and there's like a weird blunted tip.
Yeah, and it's blurry. It's all just the same color. Like that's not normal.
I don't know what I don't even know I don't know what's happening right now. Wait, the women's faces are at the exact same angle. People are saying it's like the exact same face. Is it though?
This is so good.
No. Hold on. No.
So good. It's so creepy.
Holy fuck!
Wait. It is fake. This is a fake picture.
I think he's right. I think it is a fake picture.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way you have that perfect of a match, surely.
Yeah, I mean it's too perfect.
Oh shit. I'm trying not to go full schizo on this.
Too late.
Yeah, but it's fine, man. Let it ride.
I feel like I'm leaning
Right.
into something right now that like you're not supposed to touch or that you're not supposed to lean into.
Uh-huh.
This kind of feels like a joke to say. I'm not suicidal, obviously. Never been suicidal. No thoughts of suicide. Just as a thing to throw out there.
He's writing his McAfee letter.
I don't think that would ever be relevant for anything, but okay. I love it, and hopefully I'll be back. I should be back tomorrow.
That's so good.
That is a great edit.
Just the whole thing is such a good story that's being told with it as well.
Yep, that is an excellent edit. And again, like, it's also all sort of real. Because, yeah, no, this is the internet today. AI is so fucking good right now.
Yeah.
And
it's only going to get better.
And like, it took us like no time at all to reach this point. Like, I feel like it was just a couple of years ago where we're like, oh, AI will never figure out fingers. And 6 months later, it had 98% figured out fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And again, like, think about, like, to the COVID era.
Mm-hmm.
No one was using AI.
Nobody.
Like,
no.
what was it, in 2022, 2023, when, like, Mid-Journey first came out and it would produce abominations, and everyone was like, that's shit. And now you've got that VO3 thing, and it's just like, shit, man. Like, this is going to destroy every creative endeavor.
Yeah, like, okay. And the worst part is getting better at doing specific details too. So here's a, because I tried to use the AI early on. So okay, maybe I'll make videos on a specific topic. Can it recreate specific things? Like if I ask it for a soldier from a particular era, can it do it? And the answer was 99% of the time, no, because it didn't know what those uniforms looked like. It couldn't be precise. It couldn't repeat the same result over and over again, right? Now we got stuff like this, where it's still not 100% correct, but now you see it understands the details. They all have the same like straps. They all have the same color. They all have the same buttons, the insignia, all of that. The moment it then also figures out what the exact details is, like the correct hats, etc., it could create virtually perfect accuracy, period-specific pieces.
Yeah. And the thing is, I remember a couple of years ago, it was like, it would be like, draw me a picture of like two girls on a beach or something, and they'd be smiling, they'd have like a weird number of teeth and stuff like that. But now everything looks normal, right? As in, like, look at that guy in the middle. That guy in the middle, if you zoom in on that guy in the middle, like, where he's just smiling, it could be a guy on a drunken night out.
Yeah, like
you wouldn't know. If
the faces look great. Like this one's a little bit weird. This one looks great.
Yeah.
This one looks great.
On Facebook, if you post that on Facebook, you wouldn't know.
No.
We went on my stag do. I'm like, cool. Did you have a good time? How would I know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. This is advancing so unfathomably quickly that I hate to say it, but we are actually going to need this. This is actually something that will require some sort of bot to control other bots, which will initiate one fucking retarded arms race too, by the way.
Yeah.
As you could now literally have like pictures of politicians or prominent people doing ridiculous shit and nobody would be able to tell.
And the thing is as well, like, it's going to be like, people are going to start wanting things that are shit, right? Because that's the only way to know that they're actually made by people. So yeah, no, I'm not the world's greatest artist, but I am an artist. I'm not a robot. That's what it's going to come down to.
Here's another one. So this too, AI image. And at this point, I mean, I guess the background looks like a bit weird.
Maybe, but I wouldn't notice it unless I was looking for it.
Yeah, like, because you mentioned the obvious mistakes previously, and they were obvious mistakes. Like, they would have the wrong number of, like, let's see, toe 1, 2, 3, 4,
She's
5,
got
6.
too many
There you
toes on
go.
her
Yeah,
right
too many
foot,
toes.
Too many fingers, but still.
At a glance, you'd never fucking know.
Yeah.
Like, you've kind of got to go down the checklist of, like, okay, let's count fingers, let's count toes.
Yeah, no, you absolutely do. God, it's so mad.
AI is gonna fucking ruin us.
Trick or
Just
treat.
actually
I
ruin
can
us.
smell your
Yeah.
feet.
So yeah, I entirely get the schizo arc, especially as we already know that AI created content is possible, is real. YouTube, and the fact that YouTube reacted so quickly to shut it down, like Google is scared.
Yeah, good. Like YouTube are absolutely right to do it. Otherwise, their platform is going to be nothing but AI slop
Yeah.
forever. And the thing is, it's going to cost them huge amounts of money to host, and they'll get zero fucking ad revenue out of it because people are like, I don't want to advertise on AI slop that's being watched by bots.
Yeah. Because
Why would I want to?
That's advertising to nobody.
Exactly. That's literally just me pissing money away down the drain. And if YouTube allowed that to happen,
Trick or
that's their
treat.
business model
Can I
gone.
smell your feet?
Mm-hmm. But again, like, I just want to reiterate, Google is scared. Fucking Google.
I think they all are.
Service guarantees citizenship.
That is crazy. Absolutely insane. All right. Let me do a couple more of these super chats. There's Lux and Doppelganger, assuming stupid instead of malice. Bad Sargon.
Well, yeah, I'm too charitable.
Animate Acumen, we live in the lamest timeline and the best at the same time. Sinestra Corman, Sargon, UK politicians are either maliciously incompetent or incompetently malicious. But what do you think is the ratio? 60-40? 70-30? 50-50?
I mean, I know they're retarded, right?
So it's just a question of how much malice intrudes upon their retardation.
Yeah, it really does.
Alex Anderson, the cult of safety is real. HR just banned us from charging our phones at the wall outlets that serve no other purpose. Why not? Deadpool Kid, Carl, Arch, I know we're not trying to encourage anything, but revolutions have been called for lesser reasons. Come on, boycott the pencil pushers. I don't even know if it's possible in the current age.
Yeah, I don't even know how I would do it.
Like, okay, you're gonna start a revolt in Englandistan. All right, there's a CCTV camera on every corner.
Yeah.
Your online interactions are tracked every minute of the day. The cop knows where you live. They know where your family lives. They know where your extended family lives. Every move you've made the last 10 years has been digitally logged. They can track your fucking fingerprint and teeth.
Every transaction you've made since you were like 19 years old is logged.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they can apply an LLM to examine your habits just to predict where you're going to be at any given time.
Yeah. Unless you've been living off the grid for the last 15 years in a dirt bunker behind your house,
Yeah, and what are your options?
Ebenezer 1690, good evening, gentlemen. Question for Sargon. I live in America. How do I go about subscribing to your magazine, Islander? Thank you both for your great work, a New England Yankee.
I'm afraid you can't subscribe because we haven't set up a subscription service for it yet because we're only 4 issues in, so we didn't know whether we wanted to do a subscription or not, basically. But you can go to shop.lowseas.com anywhere in the world and purchase a copy.
Starting to go. Nice day, Arch and Sargon. Please comment on the disaster known as British firearm history and tell Lum Lum that she's officially reached the status.
British firearm history? What's wrong with
Listen,
that?
I'm actually quite partial to British firearms history because the Brits picked the Lee Enfield in the late 1800s and stuck with it for 100 years.
Probably worked though, right?
Yeah, it did. The Lee Enfield is an excellent rifle.
Well, there we go.
They did pick a couple of weird ones before and after, but even those were pretty damn iconic. Like, what was it, the Spencer during the Zulu Wars?
And then the Maxim gun. Was it not the Maxim?
I'm looking at you very judgmentally right now.
Am I wrong? Am I?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Although a couple of Maxims would have helped a lot against the Zulus, it's true.
Yeah. I mean, we did win that, so.
That is true.
So, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, you can complain all you want, but we still won everything.
Oh, the Martini Henry. Yes, thank you.
Oh,
Ted.
right. You meant the normal gun. Yeah.
Well, the problem too is even if they had machine guns during the Zulu War, they would have organized them like artillery instead of like actual machine guns at the time.
Yeah.
It was actually the Japanese who first started using machine guns in the current day way of supporting infantry.
Was it? Right, interesting.
Yes, when they taught the Russians a lesson during the Russo-Japanese War.
Yeah, that was humiliating.
That it was. And the worst part is the Russians were winning that war. The Japanese were running out of everything. And if they just kept fighting for 6 months, the Japanese would have had to surrender. But the Russians were just like, oh no, we're winning. We're losing. We're demoralized.
I mean, yes. Like, I imagine that every Russian army starts out demoralized.
Well, that's the beauty of the Russian army, though. Like, the Russian soldier is so accustomed to suffering. War isn't really that much different to him.
Well, war might put an end to it, you know?
Yeah. I was born in pain and misery. At least death might end it all.
Yeah.
There is a fascinating book called Ivan's War that goes into great detail on this. Basically explain, this was during the Second World War, that once a Russian was like recruited into the Second World War Russian army, his standard of living increased.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, that's not that unusual. There have been other times and places throughout history that people join armies willingly because they're like, great loot. You know, I'm gonna come back with some money.
Absolutely, but I mean, you're in a situation where you're armed with a rifle from the early 1900s. You're commanded by communists, and you're standing in opposition to the fucking blitzkrieg of the Wehrmacht at its highest strength, and your life is better for it.
I mean, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Arch.
Wow, this is way better than being back on the farm. Yeah, the Russians or something.
Yeah. And I try to explain this to the Americans as well. I've told the story before, but it was in like 2018 or something when I went with the first like little tour of America I did. Like, I'd be meeting up with people and I'd be like giving little lectures to like 30 to sort of 50 people or something like that. And I was in this room. Like, there was this one Russian guy who'd immigrated to America who'd come to see me. And so we got onto the subject of Russia, and I was just trying to explain to the Americans that they just don't understand the Russian experience of history. They just don't understand that Russia is a land of suffering, whereas America has come from England. And really, we've been a land of plenty for a long time. You know, we've worked really hard, but we've been lucky to have the location that we have and the country that we have. Because England's a very fertile country. You know, we can grow loads of food. We've always been very wealthy from trade, and we've always been strong militarily. So we've had no problems for 1,000 years. And the Russians have been basically the mirror image of this. You know, everything's been shit. They've had, Mongols and fucking, Nazis and everyone invading them from every direction. It's been terrible, fucking terrible. And it's not like, Russian climate is horrific. And it's just, it's boiling in the summer and it's freezing in the winter. And it's like, there's no let up to any of this either. And so it's just like, and the Americans are like, hey, we've got all these amazing English traditions. And then we've rocked up on basically an empty continent. Who have we got to deal with? The Spanish. Well, that's not a fucking problem. Like, the Spanish, they're shit at war. like the least worrying people to have to deal with is the Spanish. So like, the Americans literally had like a golden goose just sat there, and it's like, great, we're just going to get golden eggs out of it forever. And the Russians sat there grumbling. Like, the American manifest destiny is across this vast sunny plains to California. Like, literally a land of milk and honey, a promised land. The Russians like, yeah, so where's our manifest destiny? Siberia.
Yep.
Fucking enjoy that, lads. Because Russia and America did basically the same thing at the same time, and it's just the quality of the land is so completely different.
Yep. No, that's absolutely true. Like, Siberia was their land of plenty, and they had to force people, political prisoners, and give them the option, okay, we're gonna shoot you, or you could go east.
Frostbite in the east, yeah. Oh, God. That's it. I'm actually quite sympathetic to the Russians, actually. Not the Russian government, obviously, but like the Russian people. Like, the average Russian forever has had a rough life.
Yep. Mark's ashamed. It's better to commit a crime than a non-crime. Conveniently, the rights of the accused simply doesn't apply to non-crimes. The OSB has now made cheese pizza more legal than barely legal. Ah, yes, the British censorship board was moving to try and make barely legal illegal.
I mean, I don't know. Actually, I haven't seen that.
So it came out a couple of days ago because there was a Channel 4 documentary about Bonnie Blue, and her big thing is that she has sex with guys that are just legal, barely legal.
Oh, I'm well aware, yeah.
And so somebody in government went, well, I don't like that. I'll need to try and ban it.
I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of with the government on this one. Like, Bonnie Blue should just be basically flogged through the streets.
Oh, I get it, but
awful.
It leaves us with no actual law. Like, if what is legal, even if barely, is no longer legal.
Yeah.
Because the entire thing with the entire age of consent is simply that, okay, we have a very complex question involving human psychology, development, growth, individuals. Fuck it, we're going to draw an arbitrary line that we feel is safe.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. But then that arbitrary line does actually have to be the line. And if we go, yeah, but 6 months either end is wrong or okay or whatever. So okay.
It's like the Twitter witch hunts where it's like, some 21-year-old girl is dating a 28-year-old, and everyone in the chat is like, she's 21 years old, you sick fuck. It's like, what, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's an adult.
Yeah.
Mental.
That's kind of the problem there.
Yeah. But the thing is, Bonnie, like, I saw an interview that Bonnie Blue had done with Politics Joe, and I'm probably going to make a video talking about it because, like, she's like, all 99% of the hate I get is from middle-aged women, and I'm like, yeah, and what they should be doing. Like, when was the last time you read Brave New World?
It's been a while,
right? I can't remember the name of the girl, but when I can't remember the name of the main character now, but when they get they go to visit the reservation, and one of the girls gets lost and has to stay on the reservation, and so she ages, but before she ages, obviously she has to integrate into their society, and they are traditional, and so she's like, okay, well, I'm just going to sleep with all of the men because I want to, because I like having sex with people, because of course in Brave New World morality, it's completely normal to just have sex at the drop of a hat, right? So she just starts sleeping with all the men. And the women of the village are fucking furious because, of course, these are their men that she's shagging, right? And Bonnie Blue literally says in this interview, well, I've made so many husbands happy. And it's like, I bet you fucking have. right? And she's like, I just can't understand why their wives are so angry. It's like in Brave New World, the wives what they'd do is break into her house and just beat the shit out of her, just beat her for out. And basically, it was after like how many years that she learned she couldn't just keep sleeping with all the men. So the wives had to beat her into submission, stop her from shagging their husbands. And it's like, look, that's basically what's happening now. Like all of the women who are just like, fuck you, Bonnie Blue. Yeah, no, they're worried you're going to shag their husband, right? They don't want you to do that. It's really socially destructive if you just do this.
Yep.
And I'm not surprised that they want to beat you. Like I think it's completely natural. And I think, frankly, you should be prevented from doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I see the argument. I do.
Yeah. Honestly, it's fucking...
But...
And the thing is, as well, it's just like everyone's like, oh, why is she doing it? It's because she's a massive whore. She just loves to get shagged. That's it. It's not any deeper than that. She's not like mentally damaged. It's just permissible for her to be a massive whore, and she's going for it. And it's like, okay, but we can make it not permissible, actually.
Maybe beatings are the solution. Listen.
Well, according to middle-aged women, they certainly are for her.
Legalize duels again. That's what
saying people to figure out their own problems.
Yeah, screw the government stepping in and making all of this legal nonsense fuzzy. Just allow people to attack one another legally.
Yep.
Also, Thaina, a million Indian rupees. Here's more unusual activities for you, Arch. I guarantee that's probably it. They're like, where the fuck are you getting paid in rupees?
Thanks, PayPal.
How do you know this person? I don't. Wow.
Yeah, I don't. They're just random giving me money on the internet, actually.
How do you explain that? Can't.
I mean, now you put it that way, it does seem a bit sus, doesn't it?
It does.
Like, it does seem a bit weird. How do you make your money? Well, strangers on the internet give me money.
Yeah.
What? Why would they do that? Are they just like me, I guess? What? Like, that sounds fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I know. It's kind of mad. But, love the internet.
It's why whenever I try to explain what I do to like an accountant or something, I've just arrived at, no, I make videos and I talk and then people give me money. And I just leave it at that. And I see the look of confusion in their eyes. Like, you can't earn money doing that.
You can't.
I know. You can't, but...
It's risky. Don't get me wrong. It's not a reliable job, if you know what I mean. Like you could get. I mean, I got everything demonetized for 5 fucking years. You know what I mean? So
yes.
If it wasn't for people on the internet giving me money, I would have starved. So it's a bit worrying, but it is fun still.
Fritz Imperial, Hail Arts Sargon, thanks for the years of content and inspiring people like me and Dave the Distributors to start our channels. God bless. Welcome, sir. I'm glad you started start your channel. Scarford Strange, been watching the effing protests. Some effing protests. Some of those women are starting to sound like Boudica.
Epping protest. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, they're not wrong in any way, shape, or form.
Seluxon Doppelganger. Steam should have said no and went public. I mean, the issue is they would need to basically make their entire own processing system. And the thing is, too, like, people think that a transaction is between you and the shop and, like, the credit card company, right?
Yeah,
no.
That's not true, yeah.
Yeah, there's, like, half a dozen other links in between these.
Isn't there someone you forgot to ask, like MasterCard?
Mm-hmm. And there's the people who approve the transaction. There's the people who secure the transactions. There's the card who makes the transactions. There's the people who make the terminal that receives the transactions, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah. I consent to a legal transaction. I consent to a legal transaction. I don't, says MasterCard. Or PayPal, or whoever.
MJ Paul 515, PayPal keeps sending me an email. Confirmed. You've been invited for a MasterCard. As if they are doing me a favor. Now it feels like a threat. Because it might be.
Heresy's the question.
Maranga 2, hate to repeat, but your AI humans, now the humans in Antares works. The AI predicts that you'll be hungry, so it prints the exact food you crave, etc.
Oh, this is really funny, right? So there's a headline from the Daily Mail. There's a picture of a woman who seems to be like half Jamaican, half English. Quote, diversity officer screamed, "Go back to your country, you bloody Indians," as she brawled with railway staff. Diversity officer. And Leo's just retweeted, be like, "Wow, the vibe shift is real." So, yeah, it looks like even the diversity officer, like, fuck off, home foreigners.
Well, she's become a diversity officer in the opposite direction.
Yeah, exactly.
I hunt diversity now. I don't bring it.
Heresy's the
Well,
question.
I stand by
Fire
her.
is the answer.
Fitterden58, what's the difference between Visa and a government? One is allowed to use force to take your money, the other isn't. Well, at least in technical theory, you have an ability to affect your government. Theoretically. Mercenaries 21, I pray for you, Arch, but this is the York of Davos and George Soros. Remember that work, I'm guessing. Remember, this guy is worse. The mustache man, his son Alex, is worse.
Oh, what, Soros?
I mean, fair enough. Hitler never came for my PayPal, so...
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I don't think George Soros is actually worse than Mustache Man, but it's not much in it.
Mr. Luckless, Valve has been surprisingly pro-consumer by being rather neutral on a lot of recent political topics, and also being a privately owned company, it's unlikely if that will stay true in the future. Oh yeah, the moment Gabe Newell's heroic ticker finally gives out under the weight of bacon, we are fucked.
I tell you what, though, we're going to have a fucking state funeral for the Gabe Newell.
Oh yes.
Like, we're going to build statues to the giant man.
Like, we should do to him what they did to Lenin and just pass his corpse around various countries. Like, he stays 6 months in each country at a time.
Yeah, preserve him in amber or whatever they did to Lenin.
Yep.
Like, this, like, unironically.
So people can come visit. Like, New Zealand needs to do that. They need to build a temple to his ass. It would increase tourism by like 2,000%.
Yeah. With a minute of silence, trumpets playing, 21 gun salute.
Deathfield, the Bitcoin exists to go around this type of shit. I wish it did, but Bitcoin remains too unstable. I would love for us to have a digital currency, but so long as it becomes the object of just financial speculation, it will never be functional in this way, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, like, not like I can't just pay for stuff with Bitcoin. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm. Maranga 2, show Saga on the baby catapult. I've lost it. I need to re-find it first.
I think you've shown it me before.
King Spectre, Carl, how bad are things going to have to get for an actual right-wing party to be established in England? I'm shocked that the furthest you have is the shitlib containment op.
Well, we're definitely getting there, right? So, YouGov, which is a left-wing polling organization, did a poll this week, and they were like, I wonder how people feel about remigration. And 45% of people were like, yes.
Yes, and I was actually looking this up because there was a petition for calling it an immediate general election, which the answer is going to be no, because there was another one just, I think, early this year?
Yeah.
Which gained like 3 million petitions, and the answer was no.
No, there was one, I can't remember what it was for now, but it got 400,000 signatures really fucking quickly, and the government was just like, no.
Yeah.
Like, they're not going to do, they don't care about our opinions. They don't care if we hate them. And the thing is, they've resigned to losing all of their seats in the next election, right?
Yes.
Like, the cabinet, the government itself, the cabinet, something like half of them are already slated to lose their seats.
Yes.
Just from the polling, right? They know they're on borrowed time. They know they're gone. So they're like, well, I don't give a shit what the electorate think. I'm just going to do ridiculous things.
Because the latest data I found, which was from June, July of this year, showed Reform with between 28 to 33% of the likely vote. The largest party in the UK by a significant margin.
What, Reform?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, people are sick of it. Right now, we are in the finding an alternative state of politics.
Reform are unironically a protest vote.
Yes.
Like there was a poll done on Reform members, and only a third of them were actually committed to Nigel Farage as the leader.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy, isn't it? So you think, oh, Reform is the Nigel Farage party? Nah, not entirely. They're just like, we're sick of the status quo.
Yes.
That's most of what Reform is.
Like, I would be shocked if most of the people even truly knew what Reform was. All they know is it's not the government.
Yeah, that's exactly it. There's no policy platform in Reform. One of the persistent criticisms of them is they have no fucking policies, and Nigel Farage just makes up whatever he feels like on the fly. And it's like, yeah, that's a real problem with Reform.
Yep. But again, people are now so sick of the current, not even the government, but the current political system, that anything that isn't recognizable as a part of it gains traction.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So now some doppelganger, but how do you force politicians to regulate Visa and MasterCard? Well, that's the question, isn't it? It's going to have to be like the banks. They're going to have to basically be forced to operate as utilities, in essence. We need a broad-scale redefinition of utility, including the internet, including social media access, including payment processors. These things just need to be rights now.
It doesn't even need to be a redefinition. It just needs to be an expanded definition. Like the existing definition of utility is actually okay. It's just something you need to operate in a modern society. Yeah, okay, fine. Then that's banks. That's internet access.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's social media. It's having the ability to have your voice heard.
Yeah.
Mr. Next Anyone, remember on BBC interview, George said he was proud of what he did in World War II. This is going to lead Orange Man to declare war. Yeah, I remember because George Soros, he was tagging along with his father, who was confiscating the properties of Jewish citizens, I believe.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. But I mean, he was only like 14 or something, so.
Yeah, true. Ferdinand 5-8, the corporation, the government work together to create this situation. They are helping each other. Possibly. Trevor, hang in there, Arch. Keep fighting a good fight. Hail Sargon. Put this towards troubleshooter abandoned children. Shall. Right. Yeah. Right. And so as to not run out of time, as I do want to look at the PhD dropout for OnlyFans. Well. So, this is from a woman by the name of Zara Dar. And she's actually a STEM scientist, or was. She was talking about things like complex shit, like neural networks and stuff. She's intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
And, unfortunately, she's also hot.
Well, I mean, I know what I would do.
And so she is decided to drop out of her PhD
I have lost.
to become an OnlyFans model.
Yeah, I'm making myself a bank and buying a house.
Yep, that is what she's decided.
Yep.
I've dropped out of my PhD. I've cried so much over this decision to quit my PhD, because it's a stressful decision, not that I'm particularly sad about it. I'll get into all of that in a bit later, but moving on to doing OnlyFans and content creation full-time, it's not just a career choice, it feels kind of like a gamble on...
Well, that's the thing, because it's not a career choice. What it is a mad dash, because you don't have a career on OnlyFans. You've got, if you're very, very lucky, 15, maybe 20 years. In that time, you have to earn every dollar you are going to need for the rest of your life.
But on the plus side, she might be able to do it.
Yeah. No, that is the thing. Because the amount of money... Oh, here we go. Yeah. This is because that is a possibility. Because it sounds ridiculous. You can't earn enough for your existence on Earth on 15, 20 years on OnlyFans, except $683,000, $811,000, $1 million, 900. Well, fuck
Mad.
me.
It's fucking maddening, isn't it? You know, I bet you get up every day, you get up at crack of dawn, you have a shower, you get dressed, you go to work, you slave away, you do a bit of overtime, and at the end of the month, you're like, oh, wow, I made $4,000 this month. Yeah, good job, bro.
And you are justifiably proud of that. That's a lot of money.
Yes, that's noble. That has actually contributed to society.
Yeah, you have done something. Meanwhile, a blonde child whose only marketable skill is being a fuckwit on the internet earns $1 million in a day.
I've reached the age of 18. I will become the world's most famous whore. Oh, fucking hell. I don't even know who this is, by the way.
Okay,
I don't know who this person is.
Lil Tay became famous for acting like an asshole on the internet.
Right, okay, I've never heard of them.
She would make like rage bait videos, I guess, where she was walking around mansions that her mother were the real estate agents for, bragging about how much money she had, and basically acting like a black person, basically.
Okay, right.
She's probably being abused by parents as they're throwing her back and forth in a parental guardianship situation, monetizing her. And the moment she turned 18, she made an OnlyFans, which also incidentally means that everything she recorded was probably recorded when she was 17.
Wow.
And she earned $1 million in a day.
Day one.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. That's the world we've created. I'm in favor of the right-wing autocracy that cracks down on all of this.
Yeah, because the problem is, too, it is very difficult to look this woman in the eyes, both because she has an amazing rack, and because it's difficult to look her in the eyes and go, listen, you shouldn't earn $1 million a month. You should stay in school and get your fucking doctorate in advanced science.
Then make $1 million a month.
What? It's for the betterment of society. Yeah, but my tits will make a lot more people happy. Okay, well, fuck.
So this we've talked about this before, but this utterly refutes the utilitarian and hedonic narrative on the intellectual pleasures.
Yes.
People like this is John Stuart Mill and what's his face from ancient Greece? I can't remember his name. What's the fucking hedonist from ancient Greece? Oh, fucking! I'm gonna look him up now because it's pissed me off. I can't remember.
Well, I don't know.
I know it.
You ignorant slut.
It was Epicurus. Yes, Epicurus. They both argued that pleasure was the measure of all things and life's greatest goal, and that's what you should be going for. It's the literally for Mill, it's pleasure is literally the criterion of morality, and so if it causes pleasure, it's morally good. If it causes pain, it's morally bad. And the greatest pleasure for the greatest number is the greatest happiness for the greatest number caused by pleasure is the purpose of life. And it's like, okay, but isn't that just going to reduce us all to pigs swilling around in shit, eating unbelievable junk and then shagging each other constantly? And Mill's like, no, because the intellectual pleasures are so much more noble and beautiful and preferable than the base physical pleasures. And Epicurus said this exactly the same thing. And then PhD woman's like, yeah, and you know what? I'm going to be a whore. Bonnie Blue's like, nah, I fucking...
Yeah, I have yet to meet the man who comes back home after a long day at work and jerks off to Socrates.
Yeah, the fart sniffing. Oh no, I'm so much better than that. No, okay, even if you are, most people aren't. And so this is why I'm completely against the kind of libertarianism of these perspectives. I'm like, no, we need right-wing authoritarianism. You are banned from doing these things. You are banned for doing these things for the good of society and yourselves. That's it. End of story.
Yeah, because the problem too is she herself isn't even upset about abandoning the PhD. She's only worried that this might not be the most stable choice for the future. It's like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But you've also then got to think, because the problem is, the only counter-argument to this is the future. I can't say that this is a bad decision in a month's time, or a year's time, or even in 5 years' time, because she's going to be rolling in money. She's going to be earning way more than I could ever dream of for taking pictures of herself.
Financially, is this a bad move? Well, no, probably not.
But then, in 15 years' time, she's no longer going to have a popping OnlyFans. She's going to need to find employment, or she's going to want to be taken seriously whilst talking about topics that she enjoys. And then a person in the chat is going, hey, is this your asshole from 5 years ago?
Yeah. What if she has kids? The kids are going to, like, flooded
Mummy,
with this at
Mummy,
school.
is it true you abandoned your PhD to become a whore?
It's not just that. Like her kids at school will have other kids showing her OnlyFans to them.
This is your mom's vagina. It costs $5.
Like I've never met anyone who admits to signing up to OnlyFans, a girl's OnlyFans. I don't know the kind of man who does it, and I can only assume that everyone basically does it and they just don't admit it.
Mm-hmm. And I can even see, like, the argument against the PhD. Like, okay, you get an education, you get a doctorate. It's even in STEM. You're not guaranteed a job, even in that case, you know? She might not find employment. She might get a research position. She might get a well-paid position. She might not. Whereas showing her boobs on the internet is guaranteed income.
Yeah, that's definitely getting an audience.
Mm-hmm.
She's got like 200,000 subscribers. People are going to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's, God, I don't even, there's no immediate argument you can make against it. And that is our problem as a society now, that we value our prostitutes significantly more highly than our scientists.
This is really the problem with the internet, man. Like, it has made prostitution international. It's given them access to an unlimited market. Like, prostitution is not like a good thing, but it's not such a problem when it requires a woman to actually physically engage with a man, because that literally limits the scope of her prostitution. But then you've got the Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue types who are like, okay, but I can make millions being a prostitute because millions of men will sign up and give me money. And it's like, okay, that's got to have a deforming effect on society.
Like, at this point, I have been for the very long time, very much so on the side of just, okay, fuck it. Just make whoring legal. Just make brothels.
Ban it.
No, it'll just cause more of this. It'll just drive it underground. It will just make it even more large scale, even more exploitative.
Ban OnlyFans.
What needs to be done is it needs to be robbed of its mystique.
No. I don't think that's true. I've gone back on all of these things. I think that that's not the case, and I think it'll just normalize it so everyone will do this, and it will completely destroy human relationships. I actually think that, no, do the other way. Like, rather than you getting banned from PayPal, she should be banned from PayPal. Like, no, you are not allowed to do this. This is damaging.
I think
this is why the women in Brave New World were beating the woman who was shagging all their husbands. It's the same principle, just scaled up. Because the thing is, I bet OnlyFans is a lot of it is married men who are just having fantasies about a younger, hotter woman. It's like, okay, but no, you shouldn't be allowed to do that.
But OnlyFans wasn't even a porn site to begin with, but it became one because of how popular it is. If we ban it, an alternative will simply pop up because this is a demand that cannot be suppressed.
Yeah, but what it can be suppressed. Anything can be suppressed.
Yeah, but not the demand. That's the thing. You can restrict the supply, but you cannot suppress the demand.
It's the access, right? The access has to be suppressed,
which will increase demand.
Well, no, I don't know if it will.
I think it will.
I'm not sure that it will. And the thing is, even if that's the case, right? There might be like, if it's like say 30% of men will go on OnlyFans, if there's a completely free market, right? Or maybe 50%. Okay, if it's a completely free market and it's socially normalized, so like, half of men use OnlyFans. Well, if you leave it so it's stigmatized, we've probably got about 15% of men on OnlyFans. And if you criminalize it, it'll go down to like 3 or 4%.
In public, yes. But what will happen then is the same thing that happened during Prohibition. The value of OnlyFans will quadruple.
Yeah, but that is true. But the number of men who actually do it will go down.
I don't know if it will, because once this quadruples in value, more people will go, holy fuck, this is profitable. I need to find a way to supply it. We're going to have black marketeer organizations literally running this woman's titty pics.
Yes. But the thing is, when everyone involved gets arrested by the feds...
They won't, though.
Well, no, we will. We'll start arresting them. Just make this illegal. Make
but
this
that won't happen.
illegal, right?
Like,
but Ham, we could do that, right? And the thing is, what this will do is basically, right, men will still be like, right, I still want to see tits. So what are my options? I could go on the internet and try and see tits, or I could go to a real prostitute. Or I could just go to a bar and actually chat up a woman, make her fall in love with me, and actually marry her or something. That'd be another way of doing it. But for some reason, men are just completely against that these days.
That is one option. The other is being sent to jail for making a woman uncomfortable.
Maybe, but like men will find other ways of seeing tits, right?
Yes, and that is exactly my point.
But that are not enriching prostitutes on the internet who are making millions and destroying society.
Well, I think they will. I think they'll make them even more rich. Like, Al Capone was a fucking no-name thug. And then Prohibition came around, and he ended his life as a fucking billionaire.
Yeah, but there are never going to be that many Al Capones. At the moment, there are God only knows how many fucking OnlyFans was.
There were quite a few Al Capones. And the equivalent here isn't even her being Al Capone, it's her being the bottle of booze. As of right now, at least, only like the top percentage of OnlyFans women can drag in this much money, whereas the overwhelming majority will earn fucking nothing.
Either way, it's still the right thing to do is to prescribe this.
It may be the right thing to do, but it ignores human nature and it will fail.
Don't care. Prescribe it.
Unless censorship can only ever restrict access, never decrease demand. And until we can find a way to decrease the demand, any prescription will be pointless.
I don't think it'll be pointless. I think it'll have an effect, and that's fine. Drive it underground. Make sure it's not in the public square. Make sure it's shameful. Make sure it's illegal.
You ignorant slut.
I think that's just going to lead to a counterwave of anti-Puritanism, which will lead us right back to an even greater extreme.
Protestant countries, we love Puritanism. We've always loved Puritanism.
How is that working out for you right now?
Well, I mean, it was great until we became liberals.
Mm-hmm. I think I can see the great wheel of history turning on this one.
Trick or treat.
Yeah, well, the wheel's going to come back round to Puritanism.
Followed by another 100 years of whores. Now, I would normalize it. Remove the mystique. Make prostitution legal. A man wants to get his rocks off. He's going to find a way. Okay. Go over there.
Okay, so I found a poll from the UK from last year. 7 in 10 adults support the appointment of a pornography commission to ensure that illegal or violent porn is removed from websites and social media. So it's not like people aren't against. I mean, and this is like
people are against illegal or violent porn.
Yeah. But I think that if you started making the argument against porn, I think you could persuade people.
Didn't work in America when they tried it in the 20s. Didn't work when they tried it in the 60s. Didn't work when they tried it in the 80s. I don't think they're going to work when they try it in the 2020s.
I don't know. I think we should do it either way.
Trick or treat.
I think this is belaboring a point that has been proven wrong on many occasions.
No.
Now, the most rest of this is literally just the woman talking about how much more risky this is too. Like how she's not going to be working in a lab. She's not going to be working in any controlled environment. She's not going to have any safety net. None of this is going to exist. She is going to be entirely at the mercy of people who want to see her tits.
Yeah.
And she still doesn't care. Like, she talks for 10 minutes about all of the negatives of her choice, but at the end of the day...
Money.
Yeah.
Stacks and stacks of fucking cash.
At the end of the day, she can buy herself a jet in a year's time.
God, it's so ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have lost. Shit.
On the one hand, the value of a pair of tits have never been lower. On the other...
Make men use real prostitutes again, not virtual prostitutes.
Service guaranteed city.
Either that or simply replace women sexually. Okay, we either gotta go actual whores or AI.
Yeah. Yeah, no, okay. I'm coming back around to your brothel idea, actually. I would rather real brothels than internet brothels.
Rather real brothels than the tube goggles in the chair.
Yeah, because it's just scale.
Mm-hmm.
The scale is much smaller.
Well, yeah, like, that's exactly the thing, though. If you have a whorehouse in your town and it's used by 15% of men, then that's kind of it. Like, you have maybe 10 whores going in and out.
But the point is, those whores aren't making £1 million a month.
No. They're earning good money. They're probably earning more than the average working man, but they're not earning this.
Yeah, this is fucking absurd. It's totally deforming the way that things should be.
Another 1 million rupees. It's pointless to ban OnlyFans because AI would render these women worthless very soon. Well,
no, I don't agree. I don't agree. So the appeal of these women is it's in right. So I looked into. I've never used OnlyFans, obviously, but I looked into OnlyFans leaks and what is, because I was genuinely curious, what kind of content are these women making for these men? And what they're doing is treating these men like boyfriends.
Yes.
And so the whole point is not, you could get an AI, chat GPT girlfriend like Elon's shilling, but that's not what people are actually after. People are actually after the fantasy of actually having a girlfriend, like having a real woman who is interested in them and wants to talk to them.
Yes. 100% correct.
Yeah.
Now that too, though, is why AI is going to be so good. Because the AI can pretend to be that better than a woman can.
Yeah, but there will be a sense of unreality to it that I think is going to give real women the edge.
To begin with, yes, until the AI begins to adjust for the sense of reality. Because there will be an uncanny valley to begin with, where it's no woman is this nice to me. This is bullshit. Until the AI goes, oh. It literally, the setting from the Matrix, right? The first version of the Matrix was too perfect. We realized humans didn't want to live in a utopia.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's the Bonnie Blues of the world have upped the stakes too much, where they're like, I will come and have sex with you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's what a lot of men are going to be signing up to OnlyFans for. And obviously the AI can't do that.
Not yet, it can't. Give it 10 years. But that is absolutely, of course, true. The reason why people sign up to OnlyFans is because of the illusion of a real woman. And if they pay them $250, the woman will go into her room, dress up in a schoolgirl uniform, and go, "Daddy, I miss you." And that's what they sell, the parasocial experience.
Yeah.
It is the extreme of it.
Yep.
We're fucked. That's the only conclusion I just keep arriving at over and over again.
It's just going to have to be a crackdown, mate. That's all it's going to be.
Uh, Damocles, do you remember units besides Krieg and Cadia? No. Simple as no. At least that's a question I can answer. Mr. Next Anyone, I've been waiting about this to everyone. You confuse me. Mason Miller, Gabe had better be transcending his fucking brain into an AI to run Steam after his death. Yes, we need to put his brain in a jar. Scarf of the Strange, guess that Studio Foe game comes back to haunt you? Ah, it banned me off PayPal for Studio FOW.
Heresy's the question. Fire.
Further than 58, somehow I know it's Dev's fault. It is always Dev's fault. Mr. Next One, also be ready for Trump to announce stuff about aliens, potentially. Which I was kidding on that one, but it looks like we're getting more insanity coming. Listen, if the aliens want to invade us, fuck. What's the what is the counter argument? Hello, we are far more advanced civilization. We've solved all of these problems. We've come to enforce the solution upon you. Okay. Your solution can't be that much worse than what we have. It's got the
Sorry,
counts.
I got sidetracked by a video because it came on my Twitter timeline of just this African on the train in London, and he's just taking his shorts down and he's standing there with his cock out in front of all these families and women and children. It's like, fucking hell, man. And he is just yelling back at these guys who are telling him to get the fuck off the train. And it's just like, why do we have to deal with this, man?
Because that's just what your culture is now. The Germans tried to warn you. They invented the whipping day. You didn't listen.
So tired of having to deal with these problems.
Brian Alleman. Oh, and that Sovereign Wealth Fund is backstopped and funded by the states staked in Statoil Equinor. Yes. God, I loved our old name for our oil company, State Oil. Okay, perfect. That tells me everything I need now. Now it's Equinor. We're equal. We're equal Norwegian.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. I don't want you to be equal. I want you to be Norwegian.
I also want you to be rich.
Ferdinand 58. The bots talk to me. They talk to me too on occasion. Rock Jupiter, how come in the age of civil rights are only banks allowed to disassociate? Every other business would have the risk of being sued for discrimination. Well, banks have more money than the cake bakers.
Yeah. This is literally it.
Jackson Voorhees, Art Sargon, this on Lil Tay situation.
Go on. What's
The
update?
Lil Tay situation too, right? When the first thing a girl thinks, like, okay, I'm 18. Time to upload my nudes on the internet.
Time to become a millionaire. That's what they're thinking.
I remember back in school, there were lectures like, listen, be very careful when you upload pictures on yourself on the internet. Weird people might use them for weird things. Now the 18-year-old is thinking, God, I can't wait until uploading my news on the internet.
Loads
so
of weird people are going to make me
weird things.
rich. Yeah, they're going to make me so fucking wealthy.
Yeah. Thousands of people have been waiting for me to turn legal.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Mental. So with this video, loads of guys started kicking this guy to the floor and they hog-tied him. You can't show it on the stream, obviously.
As they should.
And then they're all just carrying him off the fucking train hog-tied. It's really funny, actually. Oh, yeah, this is what we need to do. Fucking hell, man.
Adam Ackerman, yo, we heard you like taxes, so we got taxes for your taxes. We do have that.
Yeah.
That's also okay. Tunishi, Sargon, do you think the discourse will at some point shift from repatriations now to deportations aren't enough, and how screwed will we all be?
I mean, maybe. Who knows?
I think it's I think it's gonna hit that point. I think it's gonna hit the point where we're deporting like second, third generation. Because the pendulum always swings, and it's gonna swing hard.
Yeah, deserved.
Cinder, censoring adult content is the justification to censoring dissent, like the Lotus Eaters. Carl is being foolish.
Are you fucking mental? Of course, they already do that. Like, did you miss the Online Safety Act? Like, we're well through the looking glass on that. I don't even know why you'd say that. Like, this isn't the 90s, bro.
I love that as a counter argument, though. Like, Sargon, this will be made to use to censor you, Sargon. I know.
Yeah, but they do.
I know. It's like, well, that's been going on for 10 years.
Yeah, it's not new. Like,
at this point, Sargon just wants other people to feel his pain.
Yeah.
I love that.
If everyone's getting censored, at least censor the things that are bad for society.
Lightstone, Arch, massive good job for defending legalized but regulated degeneracy against Sargon. This and previous 15 canned to the fund of your choice. Thank you. I guess we'll have to put it towards friendship with benefits to prove the point. Worded, can we get actual percentages on this prosy shit? Prosy? I don't know either. I would like to know the percentages, the exact demographics, in fact, on Lil Tay's OnlyFans, though, because I think that would be fascinating fucking reading.
Just fucking arrest them all.
Can't we just arrest Lil Tay first?
Guarantees citizenship.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure. I mean, she can get arrested, but like everyone, just everyone involved. Ban OnlyFans.
Alex Adamson, Arch is correct, Sargon. Prawn is the canary down the coal mines of censorship. If it's being banned, there's authoritarianism afoot.
Yeah, it's already here. Shut up. Too late for that.
Arch's chat is good and loyal. It defends Arch. Good.
I know. I don't get me wrong, guys. I totally appreciate, like, you know, that this is the case, but like, sorry, we're not in that world anymore.
Mark Deshain, maybe I should make an X account, post all the pics and videos to take of Seattle's suburban protests instead of Arch's Discord server. Probably, because it'd probably get me deplatformed.
Yeah.
Defend, hi, I'm looking for a good condition #1 islander. Anyone got one will pay 100 USD.
I'm afraid not.
Skizzy Brzezinski Chuckersbusker Bark. For potatoes. Banked Archibald. Carl, I will buy Islander 4. Could you send my #2 with it already? At this point, you could send me a PDF on my mail. I promise not to share it.
What, right, what was the guy's... Is that the guy from last week? Because I fucking told Pete to get on with it.
I don't know. I can't pronounce his name, so...
What was...
It's something very, very Czech, I think.
Okay, but fuck's sake, I need to have some sort of information for him so I can send it to him, because I will personally fucking make Pete do it.
Well, I could give you the name. That's about it.
Well, what's it like? Is he in the chat still? Like, what's his Twitter account? I'll DM him.
Skrzgrbansky,
Oh,
if you are
fuck's
in the
sake.
chat still.
I can't. That's not a real name.
Service guarantees
I've seen
citizenship.
Czech people's names. It might be a real name. It could. And if you're in the chat still, do let Sargon know.
Yeah, let me know and I'll DM you on Twitter or something.
The Orange Man, can you ban Dev from chat? He is causing chat from discussing the topic on hand, making about his job and spreading misinformation. Listen, Dev is good for engagement, okay? What can I say? Or you can DM me as well. If you can DM me via my server, like contact info, then I can send that to Sargon too.
Yep. Just send me, name and address, mate. We'll send one out to you.
Scarf of the Strange, AI Mandela Catalog. Frog Jupiter, Destiny Lore, my wife left me for Twink Chad after we became poly. What if Old History Lore talks to Odin, uses alchemical symbols to fight the left? The day we're in. Mr. Luckless, Destiny has become the protagonist of a Lovecraftian story. He slowly loses his mind to knowledge he should never have unearthed. You shouldn't stare too deeply into the internet, at least the internet stare too deeply into you. Dizwiz, funny part is Stephen Kenneth Bonnell II is real. That's true. And a document, but Destiny, how do you know if your chat is real? He doesn't. I don't know if my chat is real. All I know is that at least I haven't paid for you guys, so fuck. Primark, Norway has a 25% sales tax, and to think I complain about Minnesota's 7. Also, happy belated birthday, Art. Thank you. And yes, 25% sale tax, 15% on food. You know, because it's a necessity. And so the government will only take 15% of the total price.
Mad. Fucking mad.
I love the fact that they did decrease it. So at some point there must have been a bureaucrat who's like 25% sales tax on food. That's insane. We'll reduce it by half. Thanks, I guess.
The thing is, it's only going to be public backlash that made them do it as well. Like, wow, everyone's really angry about this for some reason. Well, I guess we're going to have to change it, aren't we? Because otherwise, I've got to keep answering the same email over and over every goddamn day.
Yep.
So I'm so sorry this is an inconvenience to you.
And yes, chat, Art still has to eat the curry. I'll probably do it next month because I do need a thumbnail for it. And I need to, finance the 15% sales tax. Deadpool Kid, Destiny, these accounts aren't real. They're calling me cucks. Oh my god, a black man, he's fake. There's no spoon. There's no spoon.
I mean, like, of all the things they could have called him, like, that makes me kind of think that they probably are real.
Mercenaries Anyone, the bot thing with Destiny is scary. Seems similar. It is, though. It actually is.
Yeah. Or, right, the LLMs have just looked at Destiny's life and gone, wow, this guy is predictive. Oh, a cuckold. Like, even the bots are like, wow, this guy's a cuck.
Anime document, so Art, group horror movie night. I am warming to the idea.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Dreadnought Logan, lads, when Carl becomes PM, make sure you invest in airlines and BP. He will thank me later. We'll make a fortune as the planes won't stop.
Oh, yeah. I would privatize deportations. You get paid per deportee. You get millions gone within the first year.
Start handing out bounty hunting licenses.
No. I wouldn't need to do that. Just, do it, privatize. So it's like, not bounty hunting license, but, you've been employed by the government to find illegals and just deport them, and you get paid per illegal deported.
And we'll call this job Diversity Officer.
We'll call it the Equity and Inclusion Office, yeah.
Lu821, is it a bit? Please tell me it's a bit. Only partially. Sockman, dead internet theory. Counterpoint, Pajit internet theory.
That's even worse, man. When you realize that only like half of India is on the internet yet. It's like, fuck.
Anime Acumen, just make Destiny a horror movie actor. That's the next anyone. Our problem is with the bot, I've seen this 5 years ago. And it'll only get worse. They're making sophisticated cuckold jokes today. Imagine what they'll do tomorrow.
Yeah, there's no telling, is there?
Dark the Strange. Public service announcement for chat. Disregard anything Dev says in chat. He's actually an AI chatbot. Destiny says so. Don't let him disparage the real Dev. At this point where only comments matter, I should make a Dev chatbot. It would see my engagement numbers skyrocket.
That's true.
set it up to DM people personally, like, listen, I want to continue this discussion. Reverend Norse, this Destiny video is absolute cinema. It is.
Yes, it was so good.
Fitted on 58. Hey guys, look up Google's Genie 3. What's that?
I think it's some movie making software.
Genie 3 is an AI model that developed by Google DeepMind that creates interactive 3D virtual environment in real time based on text prompts.
Oh, wow. Okay, what was it called? Google Genie.
Yeah, Genie 3. So I'm guessing this is for making games where the game world will just be created as you move into the game world.
I'm going to click try Gemini. Is that it? No, wait.
Marksman 117B. Arch
All right,
is giving
it's
out
not-
15k loans. How generous.
Yeah, it's not available yet. But I told you this was going to be the future of video games, right? It'll be just prompt me. I want an adventure game where I'm exploring a dungeon. Here you go.
Trick or
Yep.
treat.
And it'll make
Completely-
one.
I told everyone, and every time it'll be different. I fucking told everyone.
Duke of Savalax. When Callum will be guest in Lotus Eaters?
When he gets back from traveling the world.
Scarf of the Strange. New horror story idea. Protagonist is the last human being alive, but doesn't figure it out because he lives and works from home. Gets delivers through drones, and everyone he talks to is an AI. I think we're almost there already. That was kind of the plot of I Am Legend, except then Will Smith ruined it. I hate Will Smith.
I don't hate Will Smith. He's just like he's very safe main character.
He is the death of books. That's what he is.
Well, sure.
Zane Bruce. Just wanted to recommend Endless Tavern. Check out their 40k songs, AI, but so much love and care into them. Steel Manning. Carl, I just watched your Michael Malice interview, and it made me realize that the Star Trek future is a lie. What do you think an accurate space age would look like for humanity? Hopefully not 40k.
I don't know. I don't want to take a guess.
Honestly, I think the humanity in our setting is a decent approximation.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
And that's not a good thing, by the way.
No.
You will live in the pod, and you will eat some bugs, but don't worry. The AI will tell you that it's beef.
Yeah.
Go for the Strange. AI will make children's drawings one day. I'm sure it already does. The Eccentric Ripper. Video and audio evidence will no longer be admissible in court in 5 years. Calling it now, folks. Gonna be wild going back to eyewitness testimonies only. I mean, either that or we need to develop tools so sophisticated and capable of detecting AI that we can somehow, foolproof it. But, at that point, it'll just be an arms race between the AI and the AI that detects the AI.
But the thing is, like, the problem is that ultimately all of this is just ones and zeros, right? So it's just pixels that have a color in them.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it boils down to. And so whatever the telltale signs are, AI can accommodate for it.
Yes.
So eventually it will create photorealistic fictional things that can't be discovered, because if it could be created to be, if a real picture could be taken, the AI could recreate it.
Yeah, because it's just pixels.
It's just pixels. Yeah, exactly. So it's going to get to the point where there's just no identifying the difference.
And I want to point out too, like we've already have an example of this arms race in money, right? So back in the day, paper money was pretty simple. It was printed on a specific paper with specific machine. That was about it. So people started making counterfeits. And for the last 200 years, we've added security measure on top of security measure on top of security measure over and over and over again, to the point where today today's money has like 20 unique different security measures, from like security ribbons to different colors to special ink to special paper to special machinery, and we are still having fraud. Like, this arms race just doesn't end.
And think of like digital as well. Like, everything about digital transactions can be tracked. Like, there's nothing that can't be, and yet we still have it now.
Yeah,
like it's gonna happen.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Charles the Beagle, you say that there will be photos of politicians and stupid scenarios, but how many will claim the photos are AI when they're caught doing something stupid? Yeah, sure. That's another problem too.
Yeah.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman. That's AI.
Yeah, and how are you going to prove it wrong?
Oh, but I have video evidence. That's clearly fake.
No, yeah, it's fake. Yeah. And that's the thing, though. It's like, well, yeah, because like under any circumstance, anyone would be able to just at the drop of a hat with zero barrier to entry make a fake thing of you.
Patrick Reed, people may start to want real-world experiences with people doing real things. We can only hope. Yeah. And that'll probably become a service. I mean, they've already got, like, people selling friendship in Asia, etc. That's gonna happen here. Paul Craft makes scarlet letters great again. Frog Jupiter, if I'm old enough to get drones striked, I'm old enough to date people older than me. That's true. Frog Jupiter, Lib Logic, dating someone barely legal is like a boss paying minimum wage. They would go lower if they could. Forgets they're adults at 18. And hell, the thing is, even if that's true, we've set an arbitrary age. That's our standard. Deal with it. That's all we can really do. If the guy goes like, okay, I'm going to date the 18-year-old, but I would have dated the 17-year-olds if I could, and he can't, well, fuck, the system's working. What can I say? Deadpool Kid, Norwegian government, how are you making all this money? Arch, I make bananas disappear. I have never made a banana disappear.
You're not the amazing atheist, are you?
No, not yet. I'm sure we will all have our amazing atheist DSP arcs eventually, but I'm not there yet.
Well, if not, we can AI it.
That's true, we can. King Spectre, Carl, where in the world did you find Dan? He is such an absolute delight.
At a conference, actually. He was giving a talk about how the economic system is just totally fucked and there's no coming back from it. And I was like, that was a really good talk. And he was like, yeah, I'm an economist. I was like, oh, right. Do you want to do stuff for us? He was like, yeah, go on then.
Hello? You're telling me the world is doomed? That's my point of view.
Yeah, well, no, but the thing is, he was making a very compelling argument. And I think he's correct.
Yep, yeah. Marksman, when it comes to AI content, I would recommend a YouTube channel by the name of Don P. Water. They use AI to make satirical comedy short episodes with stories about YouTubers and streamers.
Well, they can't get monetized.
CGI 902, just install Gavin on a golden throne, sacrifices 1,000 leftists a day to keep him alive. Sounds like pretty cheap price to pay.
Yeah, I'd pay it.
Mr. Rich, low pitch, but I was told that in democracy, the politicians have to do whatever the people want. I think I might have been lied to. Well, at the very least, you have been misled about how easy it is to make the politicians do whatever the hell you want. Johnson Smith, the problem the left has, they don't understand that politics is a pendulum, and the longer they hold it back, the bigger the swing back. Or they have to become the authoritarians and force their opinions. I mean, we've hit that level a while ago. Father Jack, to the 3-0 force, that's us OnlyFans, it's never enough. It's all about greed, which is why it overlaps in dating. They want better men, but the men don't want them. Eccentric Ripper, stop slandering Epicurus. He believed in moderation.
Yeah, he personally will say that. But the thing is, there's nothing in the philosophy that doesn't stop it becoming license and hedonism. Same with MILF. It's like, oh, they just won't. Yeah, they will. They will.
Stainless arch. Real black people don't act like that. I hope not. I hope. Call me Cross, been a member for 11 months. I have a degree in applied physics and I do accounts and occasionally build material hazmat inspections. STEM degree, not all it's cracked up to be. Especially not compared to being an OnlyFans whore. Have you considered a job change, sir?
Yeah, you can make a lot of money.
Yeah. How much do you want to bet the top 1,000 OnlyFans creators are all women?
Obviously.
I wonder how far. Who's the biggest male OnlyFans creator?
I have no idea.
I'm
Probably
kind
some
of
gay
curious.
He's going to be a gay guy.
Oh yeah, it's guaranteed going to be gay.
And the thing is, it's going to be like a tenth of what the women make.
Okay. Tiger.
Never heard of him.
Me neither. Apparently, according to a quick Google search, and I'm beginning to question it, this is the world's top male OnlyFans creator.
What? Really?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not convinced.
I'll look at their earnings. So, apparently in 2023, it was a guy called Safri Samuels
Safri
22
Samuels.
who made $22 million in a year, which is pretty fucking good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Really?
A guy called
This?
Casson. Yeah.
All right. Well, chat. There's a shot for all of you. If this guy makes
there's
$22
hope for
million
us all.
on his dick,
I
yeah,
mean,
no.
just saying that's a lot of money. Mikado avocado, no fucking way.
Seize the opportunity, chat. Get on there. Make that bank.
I'm gonna go become an OnlyFans whore. I don't care. It's so much money.
See now this I'm maybe these other guys got to be like rappers or something or singers because
Yeah, they must be.
Reno Gold. Yeah, this is the first guy that I see attracting the gay OnlyFans market here.
Yeah.
$2.2 million in a year. I mean, fuck, that's a lot more than I earn. So
Yeah, I wouldn't object.
good job. Sentinel Rex, she would have had a better time finding a husband than wasting all that time in school, only to end up doing OnlyFans.
I mean, I agree, but
Reverend Norse, Puritanism has never worked. Well,
real Puritanism has never been tried.
You ignorant slut.
and to be fair, it did work pretty well for a couple hundred years there in the Middle Ages, so...
Well, no, not even the Middle Ages. Like the early modern period. The Puritans founded America, man. Like America is still a very puritanical culture in many ways.
John
So Britain in
Adams.
some ways.
Carl, why do I never hear about the Heritage Party?
Because they don't do a lot.
Here you go.
That's that simple.
Much a
It's
shame.
not that I don't like them either. It's just they don't do that much.
Many adult stars become politicians. I mean, yeah, that makes sense if you're used to whoring yourself out. What's the difference? Yona Stella, Hypatia Lee, Kitty Young, Priya Rai, also so many streetwalkers and massage parlors. Being an incel is impossible. No need to go to Thailand. Silox on Doppelganger, give up on banning porn, Sargon. We'll be more grape.
No.
Blaze Stone, yes, Sargon, banning OnlyFans will work, just like alcohol prohibition and the war on drugs for Sweden. Oh wait, the opposite is true, and Sweden is better.
Now, so the thing is, I think it's about cooperation with the public, right? Half of the public want OnlyFans banned, which is women. So I think it can work. Women didn't. Maybe some women want alcohol banned, but like basically all women want OnlyFans banned.
The Malal Ray, the male Ray, eliminate OnlyFans, 1,000 Playboy magazines arise.
Yeah, okay, great. It's way less damaging than OnlyFans.
Rowan Winged, firm believer in the Scrubs Dr. Cox joke, ban porn from the internet, then the hard-up men will trash everything else until there's only one site left. The site will be called Bring Back the Porn.
Okay, great.
Max Rebo, HMRC. If the activities of a prostitute or any other person deriving income from prostitution are organized in such a way as to constitute a trade or a profession, the profits are liable to income tax. Agree.
Tax their whores.
Fucking absolutely. Tax the whores. I want the prostitutes to be filling in fucking income sheets. Sentinel Rex, keep porn legal, but remove the ability to monetize it. If it's just for the art of it, then no problem. Girls will be deterred from doing it, no money. I mean, I am honestly warming to the idea of demonetizing over banning, because demonetizing alone is a huge disincentive.
Yeah, that's true.
Trick or treat.
Jafar the Blade, the last time America tried prohibition, it spawned the mob and the FBI, Sargon. And which one is worse? You will make it worse like those who did prohibition.
It's not the same.
I don't know. Starts from a moral panic, leads into an impossible to enforce prohibition, leading to increased hatred of government and law enforcement, leading to a black market, leading to violence due to the money being earned. I'm not so sure. The Mail Ray, and by magazines, I mean sites. Scarf of the Strange, AI tits. Enough said, Sargon. River Norse, Scandinavia has always rejected Puritanism. Well, to a degree. I mean, in Norway, we used to have skateboarding be illegal, so,
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
Maybe Sweden, not Norway so much. What was Doom, Hello Arch, and English. On a prior topic, a lot of the problems we faced politically came from voting only on party lines and not on policy or merit. That also is true, yeah. Party lines, gerrymandering, the need to get through certain cases, and the constant lionization of bipartisan politics. Listen, collaboration simply for the sake of collaboration, compromise for the sake of compromise, is not necessarily a virtue.
No, not at all.
Nolly, congratulations, Arch, you are correct. Sargon, you love reading. Here's my suggestion. Prohibition. Making it shameful, illegal gives you today's problems, but way, way worse.
I don't agree, and I don't love reading. I just have to do it.
Play Stone. Sweden is better now, down from 1% of the population being addicted to drastically less. Sargon, you're being blind and ideologue. You taught me to be better than that as a young man.
Well, there we go.
Patrick Reed, OnlyFans became a porn site because it allowed pornographic content. Pornography drives away all other content. Yeah. I mean, that is genuinely a problem because... that's the demand for porn. Like, all of the other people are like, damn, why don't I do that? Max Kessler, honestly, complaining about censorship on one subject while arguing for it on another subject makes your position really unsympathetic for me.
Well, I didn't say I was going to be consistent.
Just assuming, how has harm minimization worked for drugs in San Francisco? Well, okay,
Yeah,
so
ouch.
in Norway...
Hasn't exactly reduced that, has it? Ban it!
We do actually hand out free drugs to narcos. We do. There's a government program that does that. I'm not joking. That we do that. If you're a drug addict in Norway, you can go to a clinic and receive your heroin substitute, or even straight up heroin.
Yeah, okay. But, like, what's the population of Norway demographically?
6 million or something now, I think.
Yeah, but demographically, like
80% Norwegian.
80% of those, are Norwegian, right? But then you've got most of your immigrants are from Poland, Ukraine, and Lithuania.
At least a good portion, yes. But I don't know how it works, whether or not it actually does function. I haven't looked into it. But we do that, but we are also a much richer and much more functional society to repress the problems. The DSV Titan, Sargon, ally of Collective Shout.
An ally of what?
Collective Shout.
I don't know what that is.
Sex-negative Australian feminists.
Oh, yeah, base, yeah.
Father Jack, AI and anime waifus, 304, any thoughts? Wrath, supposedly in the new Grey Knight Codex, there are directions on kit bashing units that don't exist. Supposedly. What?
Trick or treat.
Why would GW do that? They hate kit bashing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ha. That's weird. Alex Anderson, to be fair, from what I've seen on leak sites, Lil Tay hasn't actually posted anything overly explicit, just yoga in short shorts. Could be worse.
To be fair, that is clever then. If she's literally just like, yeah, I'm just going to post yoga and you're going to pay me $1 million, you fucking horny pervs. Like, you fucking retard pervs. Like, okay, well, that's smart. I mean, you know.
Yeah. She screwed a lot of people out of their money, I guess.
Yeah, I might do an OnlyFans.
The vivid image of Sargon in yoga pants just flashed into my head. Thank you.
I'm not even going to be in yoga pants, mate. That's way more exciting. I'm just going to be wearing a pair of shorts and just at the gym lifting some weights.
See, you say that. It's... God. Help me. Cinder Sargon, what was the justification of the Online Safety Act?
Protecting children.
Viewing stuff, a Monster Girl Quest Paradox playthrough would be funny. I can even link you a censored patch so you can actually play it. Yes, I have decided to bring up Monster Girl Quest consistently will be funny. Best girl? The fox. The big fox. Yes. Zepai, but I am not from last week. Oh, but if you haven't gotten your copy of Highlander, message me.
I assume that means Pete sent the other guys when I told him to send it. Okay, email contact@lotuseast.com and put in the title of the email, I'm the guy who super chatted on Archer's stream, and I'll get it sorted.
Dr. Lushk, ICE has entry-level openings for deportation officers for enforcement and removal operations. Arrow, are you doing your part?
Yeah, 50k fucking golden handshake. Get in there.
Yeah, no, to be fair. And it's not even a full-time job. It's like partial law enforcement pay, etc.
Yeah.
Like, they're just going to ask you when they need extra hands and 50 grand. Fuck. I
Get
do
in.
it.
Yeah, the government is literally paying 50 grand. That is the down payment on a house. Get in.
50 grand is a lot of money for maybe having to do some work.
No, for doing your duty to protect your country. Get
and
in.
They'll give you a gun.
Yeah. And you'll get to deport Mexicans.
It's basically legalized, incentivized racial profiling. Would it get any better? Marksman of 117B, our future will be like the Federation or Starship Troopers. It'll be a long road, but worth it. Also, I recommend the anthology book World Breakers. I wish we would reach the Terran Federation. Not sure. If anything, that would be the idealized outcome at this point. Mason Miller, it's England, Sargon. Of course there be a license to deport them.
Well, yeah. Good.
Harry, the human substitute Rankar, Bonnie Blue is 100% proof we are in the Warhammer timeline, just not in the 40k years yet. She's a Slanesh cultist. Also, I got here late. Can you tell me what part I am get right now? The post talking about things part of the stream.
Yes.
Blaystone was talking with a lefty colleague the other day about how physical old-style photos will become big again. Thoughts? Don't know. I've never thought about that, actually. So, none at the moment, unfortunately. Harry, the human substitute Rankar, here. Oh god, why chat? Kill, never let that one spelling mistake go. I don't know. And if document equal pay for equal work, surely that guy deserves to be paid as much for his OnlyFans as a woman, right, ladies? I agree.
Yeah, there's equal pay now.
Yep, I want to be paid as much as Bonnie Blue, at least.
I don't want to do the work that she does, though.
No, to be fair. I'll take a 1,000th, you know. There's a just like a symbolic payment, you know? King Spectre wants affordable and perfected companionship robots are commercially available. Only friends will die and hoes will be mad. Yeah, companion robots is going to be humanity's like biggest fucking survival challenge, and it's also inevitable, so hey.
Yeah.
And if Acumen OnlyFans women has to fill out taxes once per year in one of her videos, and she must do so seductively. Sculptor 88, Puritanism is the West version of Sharia. I'm against both. Tyranny can never be tolerated. Sagan is wrong.
No, I'm in fave. No, you're right. It's the West version of Sharia. Let's do it.
Are Islam really wrong on all that many things?
We don't need to reference it. We've got Cromwell. Was Cromwell wrong about anything? And the answer is no.
That's Scarf of the Strange. Sargon went from atheist to Christian fundamentalist. Amazing what the fall of a nation does to a man.
It's just like things have gone far too fucking far. The backlash can't come soon enough.
I mean, imagine if this is the Sargonian position in 2025. What'll happen if we wait until 2050? He'll literally be in a horse in Parliament with a sword.
Yeah.
Listen up, bitches. It's gone too far.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to do this. Like, I don't want. Like, I could make a very nice living, right, by just doing philosophy videos on my Sargon channel, talking about like abstract things, or doing history videos, or something like that. You know, or just doing live streams to my internet drama. I could make a wonderful living out of that. But I feel that we have to do the serious stuff.
Yep. No, I agree. That's why I started doing it on the old channel, why I'm now doing it as a full-time thing. And frankly, I have grown resentful of people who don't.
Yeah, I'm resentful. I have to do it. And okay, well, you know, we all have to do it. You know, we've all got to play our part.
And lastly, Nasco Nicolo. Hello, Sanganarch. Hope you're doing great. Here's for the two of you, and maybe Shad Brooks reading The Eye of Aragon. It'll be hilarious. I don't know that book.
No, I don't know that either.
But with that, we've finally got to our end of our lengthy video today, and it was a good one. I love that Destiny Schizo one. That was excellent.
Oh yeah, it's so good though.
That was incredibly good.
Yeah, like I said, it came up in my recommendations, and I was like, oh yeah, go on. That sounds interesting. And I was gripped, absolutely gripped through the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a great fucking edit.
Yeah.
Oh, more reasons for PayPal to flag my accounts. Another 100,000 million or something Indian rupees. To be fair, companion robots would function as soft eugenics to cleanse the gene pool, and that is a good thing. True, I suppose, if it doesn't cleanse the gene pool too deeply to the point where we won't be recovering. And Philip Lewis, at least the US grants citizenship if you join any part of the military, but even I only got a 40k sign-on bonus for the army infantry for 6.5 years. Ice has the right idea.
Yeah. I mean, 50 grand is a fucking lot.
That's a lot of money, yes. It really, really is. All right. And then we are... No, Alex Anderson missed one on mine. Did I? Let's see, did I miss anything? Scroll up to the little heart mark thingies. Did I? I can't see any that hasn't been marked. Let me search your name real quick. Got that one. Got that one. Oh, Alex Anderson did some investigation on STEM Girl. She shows nothing, so not only are men paying for her OnlyFans account, but they see nothing. I mean, part of me respects the grind at that point, I guess. Although I suspect that as she gets fewer and fewer viewers long term, slowly but surely, clothes will start falling off. We will see. We will see. Now then, thank you all very much for watching today. Thank you for incredibly generous super chats today. Thank you very, very much. And hopefully, I'll see you all again tomorrow as I'll try to play some of the new Battlefield 6, which is actually looking quite good, and I'm looking forward to it. Until then, chat, have a good night.